convenient locations. No matter what stage of life you're in,
want to get away.
are here for you with affordable, equitable, high-quality health care all in one place. Syracuse Community Health. Healthy happens here.
I wanna fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to get away. I wanna fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How you in the room?
It makes me want to do more, so have some fun homestead riding the fence. It's a Bristol, baby, let's go!
How the hell is everybody doing tonight?
Well, Jr. is making
How the hell is everybody doing tonight?
Start of the 2024 season, and I imagine there's a lot of emotion.
Are y'all fucking ready?
Nights, but what is the most enjoyable part
Dale
of
Jr.
these nights for you?
His final Xfinity race, maybe. I mean, that's like scheduled. He's not doing any next year.
I was 6, so I was kind of figuring out what this is and what Daddy does sometimes, and I want him to kind of have some memories at the racetrack of me as a driver, so that's really important to me, so I'm thankful for that. And hopefully we just get to run all the laps. There's a cooler beer waiting for me at the end of the checker flag, so if I can get to the checker flag, we'll have a couple cold beers. You said that today that this is going to be your last Xfinity Series start, at least after 2025, but what does your future hold in NASCAR? You got your late model. I know you'll be racing a little bit, but what's your NASCAR future look like? Yeah, I'll be running my late model quite a bit. I run about 4 to 6 races a year with that, but I don't have a contracted race next year, so I just might not run. You never know who might call tomorrow and say, hey, we got a deal you can't refuse. So I'm sure I'll get back and run another Xfinity race before it's all over and maybe get one. But just no plans right now to this Hellman's deal's kind of been going for many years. They still want to.
Dylan R. Jr. starts 13th today. Would love to see him win. Just for like the sake of my fucking childhood, dude.
Yeah, we'll just. And I've got that broadcasting deal.
It's kind of like a last bit of my childhood being ripped out of me right now.
To make sure that I'm, on my toes and prepared, so don't need any real distractions. Got to kind of slide some of the hobbies into the back burner for a while until we can get our sea legs in the broadcast booth again. All right, Dale Jr. led 47 laps here last year. Junior Nation would love it. That's the last 47 laps tonight.
Yeah. So I heard him. He's pointing to the CW there. There you go. So last time I remember a cooler of beer on pit road for Dale Jr. was Miami in his final Cup Series race. Could this be it for him, you think, DJ?
It could. Things change. I hope Kelly, his sister, had her phone on right now.
That's right.
Because he said you never know who might call.
That's right.
Yeah.
I heard available.
Yes. And one thing that I want is for Winston Kelly down at the NASCAR Hall of Fame in Charlotte to have to go back over to a driver that's already been inducted and change that number of Xfinity pins. It's never happened.
Yeah,
I'd just like to see that.
That would be cool.
I don't know. You think it could be it tonight, Kyle?
It could be it tonight. Listen, let's go back to how he ran last year. He was there. He put himself in position. Just a mechanical failure took him out. So, yes, I'd like to see Winston Kelly have to chase those numbers.
Yeah, he would love to do that in victory lane, just do the walk-off, right, for Dale Earnhardt Jr. So we'll see what happens with him tonight. But to your point, Kyle, I think it could be competitive tonight because he led 47 laps in this race last year.
For sure, man. For sure.
Yeah, he certainly could be very good this evening when we come back. Who needs a good run the most as we head into the playoffs for the Xfinity Series? TJ and Kyle weigh in on that next as we close in on the green flag.
How's it going, Daniel Barry? It's going pretty good.
Chase really knows how to put the heart in your local community. See what I did there? Hey, Jackie. Evan, my guy. You helping him with savings, right? I wish I had somebody like Evan when I started. Somebody just got their first debit card. Ice cream on you? Tacos. I got you. Wait, hold on. Don't you owe me money?
What?
Your money is a part of your community, so your bank should be too. Like Chase.
Question.
If you can't see what's behind all this, how do you already know? It's Jeep. Probably the same way you know if a T-Rex is chasing a Jeep Wrangler.
It's getting away.
Yep. Or if it takes you places that make you say, and their hair looks like this, or someone says, then you just know what it was, what it is, and what it always will be. Because when you're an original, there's only one.
What's up, Andy? How are you doing today?
Costume party.
Well,
Are you for imprint certainty?
Certainty matters. Experience certainty with 4imprint. High-quality promotional products, expert service, and guaranteed on-time delivery. Visit 4imprint.com.
Sister, I love you so much, buddy.
Yo, for $5, she's a prime time deal. This, or this?
Come here.
All for $5. Legendary. These deals?
Just
prime time? Only at KFC. Way back, baby.
If you're a race fan and haven't been to the night race,
Your team's logo in the sky.
Waiting for tonight. They close
Let me get a closer look at it.
Regular season with 300 laps at the last great Coliseum. So KP, with the playoffs starting next week, which driver needs a good run tonight to build some momentum?
I say Sam Mayer. He has come to Bristol and won in everything he's ever
Ooh, that is pretty sick.
an Xfinity car.
I like that one. Keep that one.
He's got to turn it around.
Yeah, I look at Riley Hurts. You know, we saw him run really well in playoffs last week. I think that he needs
Justin Haley, he's going back to Spire.
All they want to do is win a night race at Bristol.
Am I okay to pick one who already has some momentum but needs to keep it going? How about Chandler Smith, who has 4 straight top 10s and starts on the pole tonight? He needs to keep that run going. Time for tonight's pre-race ceremonies from the last great Coliseum.
Please rise as you are able and remove your hats, and veterans render a hand salute as the Cherokee High School Junior ROTC Color Guard presents our nation's colors. Please remain standing as Mike Wright from the Van Sant Church of Christ in Van Sant, Virginia, offers tonight's invocation.
Dear God, we come to you through and in the name of your Son, Jesus, thanking him for this beautiful weather, thanking him for this event, its host, and its sponsor. And a special thanks, God, for all the men and women who have and who are and who will be serving in our armed forces. And while we are in your presence, God, we are just grateful for your grace and your mercy. And we ask that you provide for us a safe and entertaining race. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome singer, songwriter, and red light management artist, Grace Tyler.
Whoa, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets reclaimed, the bombs bursting, and air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Nice.
Green flag for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. It's just
America.
moments away. We'll get the engines fired here in Thunder Valley next on the CW.
Malachi, you had another nosebleed? Did your nose have its period again? Dale Jr. Junebug!
State Cougars. State Spartans. San Jose State at Washington State on a special Friday edition of CW Football Saturday. Coming up next.
You're watching an onboard? For the whole race? You've never done that before?
Presented by Wendy's. Listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, my name is Chris. I'm a proud patient of Oswego Health.
Most popular driver or most overrated driver? Both could be true. But I don't think Dale Jr. is that overrated. I mean, he's still a really good driver. 2-time Xfinity Series champion. 26 Cup wins. 26 Xfinity wins. That's a Hall of Famer in my book.
I think my relationship with patients is the most.
And then if you add on his owner stats, that's I think 3 championships.
Because of a provider coming into the room and being rushed and not really listening to them. Where if you can really form a strong relationship with them, then I feel like you get more done. In the
First CW race in forever, yes. Wonder how it's gonna look. I think it's gonna look the same as it does on.
Everything on my list.
I mean, I guess we'll find out.
Feels like a good relationship.
All same broadcasters, so it is still like an NBC broadcast.
Every person in the world wants to race here, and I won here. Great job, everyone. That is awesome. Good job, buddy. Congratulations.
Your nose is okay. Well, that's good, Malachi. Maybe your brain can. Maybe you can fix your brain next.
I worked so hard for this one. It's so special to me.
Well, what a regular season it's been, and it all comes to a
Thanks,
close
Sam.
tonight under the lights in
Oh,
Bristol,
you're
Tennessee,
welcome.
with some interloper named Dale Earnhardt Jr. And Jr.'s not just here to race. He could be a legitimate threat for the win. He just told us moments ago, I might run 1 or 2 Xfinity races in the future, but if he did get to victory lane, he just might call it a career right here on top of the media center at Bristol Motor Speedway.
I love you, Malachi. I do love you, Malachi. You're a great cyborg robot thing.
He can get those a variety of different ways, but the most important thing tonight is to not try to do too much. Parker told me earlier today, this just needs to be another one of our regular 48-car days. Good news is he's very confident in his race car, thrives when he can move around on the race surface, which we expect a lot of tonight. Cam, he starts 11th.
Well, Dylan, Shane Van Gisbergen is making his first Bristol start and walked into this place today wide-eyed. He told me there are no racetracks that are anything like this where he raced growing up.
No, fucking. God damn it. Why does my time thing say that? Whenever I have my iPad plugged into the computer, it doesn't actually tell the real time. It just says it's 9:41.
This is not a playoff race because Marty, he said, I have so much to learn here.
Yeah, Kim, I saw him earlier today. He was like, wow, I've never seen anything like this place before. He said he'd never seen a short track in his life.
And whenever I see the pink M for Malachi's name, I get really excited, and I think it's Kenneth. But it never is. It's always fucking Malachi.
Easy to say, hard to do. You keep telling yourself that you're not going to let things bother you. As the night goes on, the racing gets more intense. And sometimes
Tomorrow is the fall. The beginning of fall.
Was that the case for you?
Or is that today? I don't even fucking know. I think it's some shit where it's like, it was like noon today. Was the autumnal equinox?
Bobby Hiller, Jr. at the time.
That's the moment I joined the Dale Jarrett fan club, right there. In that moment, right there.
I don't fucking know. Sunday?
I still got my card. Still got my card.
Hey, I drove for a football game.
Perfect for it.
But to his point, Kyle, I mean, how do you describe the intensity that is racing at Bristol?
I don't think you can describe it unless you're sitting in that car. Unless you're turning 15 and
I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Never experienced anything like it.
Yeah, it's exhilarating and frustrating at the same time, and you just have to decide when you've had enough, or hopefully you don't get to that point, you're racing for a win.
And with the playoff pressure on the line, that just adds to all of that for all these drivers, and they can change very quick here at Bristol. We think all these drivers are safe in their positions, but they might not be at the end of the night. Let's get the engines cranked here in the Volunteer State.
And now race fans, here to say the most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome WCYB Chief Meteorologist Dave Dirks.
That was the most, like, awkward driver start your engines ever. That's a pretty cool-ass plush. Andy just sent me this picture of his Dale Jr. plush. That's pretty sick. Getting ready to go fast and left, son. You're about to go real fast and real left, son. Isn't that the, I'm pretty sure that's the intro to one of Zach Bryan's songs. I'm pretty confident. Yeah. They're going fast and left. Going real fast and real left, son.
Risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
I already got a pneumonia vaccine, but I'm asking about the added protection of Prevnar 20.
If you're 19 or older with certain chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Prevnar 20 is approved in adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most common side effects were pain and swelling at the injection site, muscle pain, fatigue, headache, and joint pain.
I want to be able to keep my plans. I don't want to risk ending up in the hospital with pneumococcal pneumonia.
Damn, that's an old thing.
Ask your doctor or pharmacist about the Pfizer vaccine for pneumococcal pneumonia.
After the 26-week grind, 16 gather. Heroes, hopefuls, hot shots, hot heads. Their demeanor may vary. Their determination does not. Fortune brought them to this moment. Now, it's up to them. The NASCAR playoffs continue at Bristol on USA.
Where's my man Sheldon Creed start? 14th. My pick to win tonight, and I hope I'm wrong, but my pick to win tonight is Justin Allgaier.
I just got booed and just got cheered. I don't know what's going on. Welcome to Bristol, baby.
Inside, bring it to the line. I will follow him all playoffs. Hell yeah. Now that's a damn show, boys. Good run, Cowboy. Good run.
It's Bristol, baby. Let's go!
It is short track racing on an adrenaline rush. And we're right here at the base of the Appalachian Mountains, and it is the last great Coliseum for the Xfinity Series. From Bristol Motor Speedway.
Cars are rolling off.
And we'll welcome you into the booth and welcome all of you to the CW.
Buster was 20 years old.
Chief Steve Letarte, the Mayor Jeff Burton, Rick Allen with you. I've been asked many times.
Dale crashed on his farewell race from NASCAR. I'm crying, yeah.
Every time I'll answer, well, imagine fighter jets in a gymnasium. And Steve, now it's at night. It just is amped up here.
That's the excitement of the race, but the entire event is just that. Every sport has its marquee matchup that you look forward to all year long. Well, the marquee events in NASCAR, the night race at Bristol, this stop this weekend is one of them. It brings out the biggest stars.
So I made this point earlier this week, and I might be really hated for this point. But somebody asked that if the Bristol night race should be considered a crown jewel, and I said no. I personally don't think the Bristol night race should be considered a crown jewel. And here's my reasoning. I have a reason. I have a logic behind it. The Daytona 500. The Daytona 500 if the race gets postponed and pushed to the next day, it is still the Daytona 500. It still has the same amount of hype and excitement. The Coca-Cola 600, if it gets postponed and pushed to the next day, it has the same level of excitement, the same hype. It is still the Coca-Cola 600. If the Southern 500 gets postponed and pushed to the next day, it is still the Southern 500. It is still very exciting. Still a lot of hype. If the Bristol night race got postponed and pushed to the next day and now becomes a day race, it kind of loses some of its charm. It kind of loses some of its oomph to it, you know? It loses some of its importance. So, if the entire charm of the race is based on the time of day that the race is ran in instead of the race itself, then I feel like it's really not that big of a deal, you know? That's false, Jaden. I don't even give a fuck if it's on Memorial Day weekend or not. Did you know the first ever Coke 600 actually ran 2 weeks after Memorial Day?
He's coming off 4 straight top 10 finishes after what was a dismal summer stretch. This team so focused because they currently sit just 19 points behind Cole Custer for second in the playoff standings. They told me there is still a real possibility to gain another spot in the standings, which awards more playoff points. And we know once the title run starts, every single point matters.
What's up, Andy? The whole engine is not put in the body. Damn.
Points right now in the standings. Again, there will be 12 drivers.
45 is an engine issue.
Right now, you see 10 of the drivers.
Stephen Parsons.
That means they're locked into the playoffs, which start next week. Kligerman, Smith, Sieg, those 3 are all vying for points to see if they can lock themselves in after today's race.
And there's drivers in here, Brandon Jones, he can win this race, and that would launch him in and move probably Sammy Smith out. You would think Sammy Smith is great, see 43 points, but it's Bristol. You could get in a wreck early in this race, find yourself in trouble.
It is a big deal for Sammy Smith. Let's listen in on his radio. A little pep talk.
Come on, man, we're here for you.
Yep, 10-4. Thank you guys for all the hard work. Let's take to you tonight. Obviously, we're not where we want to be, but let's go execute and get ourselves a sword.
Absolutely. We all know what's at stake right here. Be aggressive, stay focused.
All right, we get that sword.
CW using NBC graphics right now. L broadcast, LL. I think we did it. I didn't even see any of them.
It's 300 laps, but it's a lot more than that for tonight's race.
300 laps broken down into stages. The first stage, 85 laps in length.
I mean, does this surprise you? It is an NBC broadcast still. Even though it is on the CW, it is still like an NBC broadcast. Like, it's all NBC cameraman, NBC, you know, studio workers, NBC audio guys. It's still an NBC broadcast.
To be behind the wheel here at Bristol under the lights.
This is one of our premier events. You want to be a winner at the big shows, and this is one of them. And it is, you know, if you think about it, some of the sport's greatest drivers have won at this racetrack. And it is a test of the machine, it's a test of the driver, it's a test of the team. And on top of that, some of it's about how you think. This is, you want to be physical, Steve, but you have to run all 300 laps. It's easy to cause a wreck here, easy to get in one. Racing at Bristol is like running an entire race or playing an entire football game in a 2-minute drill. That's exactly what this is, right?
That's actually a good comparison.
If you have to think too much, it's already happened. Both from the spotter on top of the roof, the driver behind the wheel, and even the crew chief. You have to be very selective when you talk to your driver. 38 cars on a half mile. The confines are what makes this racetrack what it is. The speed does not match the size. Something just doesn't seem right. It's not natural, and it's so much fun.
The banking here at Bristol is 24 degrees at the bottom of the track, 28 degrees at the top of the track. That means they're going to be carrying speeds over 100 miles an hour through the center of the turns. So they will be flying around this track. Again, a half a mile. Laps will click off in about 16 seconds. And again, 300 of them tonight. Cole Custer in the 00, that blue and white high point on the hood. And Chandler Smith, the pole winner. He has chosen an outside line for the start of this race in the 81. Justin Allgaier right now leading the points. He is on the outside of row 2 in the Chandler Center.
Green flag. We are racing at Bristol.
And right away,
Dale Jr. And Jubug!
Allgaier, the king of concrete. All the racetracks that have concrete instead of asphalt. His number's so impressive. Flexing his muscles here at Bristol early.
Oh, Cole Custer has an issue already. Cole Custer is dropping a bunch of spots. He's going to have to come to pit road, I think. Yeah, something with a tire.
He's going to try to find a way down as the race continues.
Caution.
81, now the yellow comes out.
Well, that didn't last long. Hey, at least they got the yellow in the CW Sports logo. I like that.
They run what's called an interliner. Steve, explain it.
Well, here they only run them on the right sides. The left side's no interliner, but the right side's...
So a quick 42-second green flag run to start the race today.
It keeps the car off the ground. That's why you don't see any sparks coming out of the right front. You can't go fast on it, but it allows Cole Custer to drive his car to the surface of his pits.
So it's early on. We saw Allgaier working his way up to the lead, but then it was the
That didn't last long.
who brought out the first caution.
Superman is dead. Can we please just enjoy the moment? Superman and Lois. 2-hour premiere Monday, October 7th on the CW.
Hi, I'm Jim, and I'm an investigator here at the Stanley Law Firm. 15 years ago, I came to Stanley Law and hired them to help me out in a work-related accident. 2013, Joe Stanley settled my case. Call us as soon as possible. Time is of the essence in so many cases. We want to get the witness statements while everything is clear in their minds. Joe Stanley got me the maximum award to put my life back together. So every case that I work on, that's what I strive to do, is get our clients the maximum
Sam doesn't pay attention.
award.
What do you mean, I don't pay attention? I know they do it with the NBC logo. They don't do it with the USA logo, which I think is kind of dumb. That was my point, Jaden. You fucking dipshit.
Syracuse Mets. Rocky Cigars in Syracuse is your one-stop shop for premium cigars in Central New York. Stop in and see our 600 boxes of fresh premium cigars on display. Enjoy a cigar in our comfortable lounge. The next time you need cigars, think Rocky Cigars.
Ryan Phelps has grown his car dealerships by helping thousands of customers regardless of credit history. Ryan Phelps Auto has 21 lenders for good credit, bad credit, and really bad credit with over 200 vehicles available and a buy here, pay here option.
Just because your credit's bad doesn't mean that you have to buy from some place like this. My staff cares about its reputation, so it's certainly going to care about you.
Dale's pitting? Already?
A+ reputation. Visit RyanPhelps.com and see why everyone's buying from Ryan.
Get more for less with Nissan's epic offering of 6 2024 models starting under $30K. Like the award-winning Sentra, the best-selling Rogue, and the all-electric Leaf. All with available Safety Shield 360. Visit your local Nissan dealer to check out the affordable lineup of Nissan vehicles today.
Now get 0% APR financing for 36 months on the 2024 Nissan Rogue Platinum.
Next, CW Sports Weekend continues as San Jose State battles Washington State. And tomorrow, the day starts off with the Live Golf Team Championship from Dallas. Then it's doubleheader football action featuring TCU and SMU, followed by Purdue and Oregon State. All right, Kim, what's going on with Cole Custer?
Yeah, you see Cole Custer in that 0-0 leaving pit road. That incident into the wall, right front flat tire. The body of that car looks good, though. It was just dragging the splitter a little bit. They did free him up while he was on pit road.
I'm excited for Sunday because I can actually watch more football this Sunday. No, I will miss the Patriots game. Well, no, Patriots played last night, so I will miss all the 1 p.m. games because I'm watching the Red Sox. That might be... Oh, no, that won't be my last Red Sox stream of the year. I think Wednesday might be my last Red Sox stream of the year. Because isn't this the last week of the year, or is there one more week after this?
So here's what they did, Steve.
Yeah, this is the last week of the year, so I think Wednesday, depending on what my days off next week are, I think Wednesday might be my... Yeah, no, actually, I think, Wednesday will be my final Red Sox stream of the year. Unless they somehow make the fucking playoffs.
So short, no time to work on it for the 88 for the 00, Jeff. Interesting to have a flat tire so early.
Dale's having radio issues.
I don't know if maybe it's a mechanical issue. We'll have to just keep an eye as the race progresses.
Yeah, watch behind the car. Rolls through the bumps.
So yeah, Dale Jr.'s back in 36th right now. Lost a lot of track position.
Air pressure, hits those bumps, loses control, or is there something wrong with the car that made it do that? Look at the car bouncing up and down. Have to see what happens. You know, Dale Jr. and his team.
Stages for this race, by the way, are 85 laps for stage 1, 85 laps for stage 2. So that is lap 170, I believe. And then the final 130 laps is the final stage.
The leader is going to be coming
yeah.
quick to try to lap him. They got to work through themselves. He and Cole Custer both. They got to work themselves through traffic.
So Dale Jr.'s having radio issues, but
So we have Allgaier now who is going to restart.
hope he can do all right there.
Chandler Smith on the inside.
Stephen Parsons didn't even take the green flag, it looks like. Green flag.
Allgaier, great jump there. Anthony Alfredo in that number 5, the orange, with the number 5 on it.
To get away.
A great qualifying effort for him. He's one of those drivers that he could shock the field if he's able to get to victory lane here at Bristol.
I like the quick cautions at Bristol. It's kind of nice.
At the front of the field on the bottom of the screen, the 16 of Allgaier had a little bit of trouble for a couple laps, stacking these cars 2 by 2.
Allmendinger.
I'm sorry, Allmendinger.
He and Randon Jones had contact over in 2.
See Allgaier still out front, but Chandler Smith putting a bumper to the back of the 7.
Yeah, Chandler, come on, take that lead. Don't let that bitch win. I don't even know why I don't like Allgaier. I just don't. It's kind of petty, honestly. I won't lie.
This could be the most fun race you'll ever run. Knowing you're in the playoffs and you're in Bristol. No pressure.
Yeah, we just saw how low Chandler Smith went through the turn there. That is right on the bumper. This Toyota Cam that we're looking off of. And we're seeing Stephen Parsons in the 45 rolling off the pit road. He is joining the field.
Dale too fast entering, great. The 45. Oh, the 40. Yeah, I think the 45 is actually just now coming out. I think the 45 missed the start of the race. I think Andy was saying that he had some issue. But, you know, Stephen Parsons is in the race. He has joined the race 14 laps down.
Problem is, where do you go, Jeff, right? I mean, it's like stuck in rush hour traffic. You got to make the lane. On the 00 is going to look 3 wide.
Yeah, that's Shane Van Gisbergen in the 97, and he is learning short tracks. We heard Marty talk about it in the pregame, the pre-race, and he's trying to figure out these short tracks, and he has seen nothing like Bristol before. But a 3-time winner already in the Xfinity Series, all on road courses.
We're talking about nowhere to go. Well, look what happened right here. The 00, Cole Custer cleared those 2 guys, and Dale Jr. is stuck behind them. The 31 of Parker Retzloff trying to get by him. And that's what's so frustrating about Bristol, and that's why you run out of patience. I feel like you got to make something happen.
Blake Perkins in the 29, just in front of Dale Jr. in that 88. A little bit of distance now between.
Do you think this could be the secret onboard cam for YouTube tomorrow? I don't know. Probably fucking Carson Hocevar.
Any better for Dale Jr.?
Simple answer is no, Rick. They are only in 33rd. They have to go to the back of the field. So, Steve, they've got a backup helmet out here for Dale Earnhardt Jr. So the communication no better to him. I can hear T.J. Majors, his spotter, fine. Jr. cannot hear him off of turn 4 quite so well. He can't hear him in the other parts of the racetrack. So the backup helmet, Steve, help me understand what that process is going to be like to change that helmet for Dale Earnhardt Jr., who's clearly buckled in inside the car. There's got to be a lot of work to put that backup helmet on.
Well, it's hard to put the helmet on. What makes it even more of a challenge for Dale Jr. He's one of the few drivers that puts his helmet on outside of the race car. Most drivers climb in, put the helmet on inside of the race car as we ride on board with the helmet's cam, giving a good shot, looking back at Dale doing work. So they're used to putting the helmet on, hooking the Hahn straps, plugging the radio in. It's part of their process. For Dale Jr., all of that happens outside of the race car, then he climbs in. I loved it as a crew chief because when he was my driver, because you could make practice changes. He could get in and out of the car very quickly, but making this change on a pit stop becomes a little bit more foreign to the driver of the 88.
There's action all over the racetrack. You see Dale Jr.'s hands working diligently there. You'd mentioned Allmendinger. Here's A.J. Allmendinger in the 16 on the outside of the 9 of Brandon Jones.
Yeah, this is earlier. This is Steve talked about the 16 stacking everyone up. That was why. The Truex in the 20 car, Sieg in the 39, a little contact. And then look at this mess. SVG trying to learn, you said it, learn short track racing. Cole Custer, got no patience, got to go.
Can you have patience at Bristol?
Not when you're running in the 30s and the leaders are coming.
We're talking about leaders. Those are the two on top of the screen. The 7 of Allgaier and the 81 of Chandler Smith. Allgaier won here a year ago.
How the fuck is Jeffrey outrunning Dale? Well, because Jeffrey Earnhardt didn't have radio issues. Dale did. So, Dale had to pit.
This is the first and second place car. Now they're catching the slower cars already. Lap 28. And remember, this is only, we had a caution. So they're already in the back of the field. In so many races here in Bristol, we see the lead change happen because the leader catches a flat car. He doesn't pick the right lane, and the guy in second does and takes the lead.
Things will be heating up now.
Yeah, Jaden. That's why.
He has parked that lap traffic. Chandler Smith right behind him.
Side by side.
Modern maintenance. So for your next oil service, reach for the gold standard. Napa Gold Oil Filters. Built with premium components.
Jaden said what he meant.
High pressure, corrosion, and extreme temperatures. Napa Gold Oil Filters deliver 99% filtration efficiency. For long-lasting protection, superior durability, and optimal flow. Giving your vehicle cleaner oil and better performance so it can run smoother, longer. Available now at Napa locations nationwide.
The more love we give, the more love we feel. The more love we feel, the more rainbows we puke. The more rainbows we puke, the more oranges we anthropomorphize. The more oranges we anthropomorphize, the more deer we become. The more deer we become, the more friends we find. The more friends we find, the more our friends find us. The more our friends find us, the more love we feel. The more love we feel, the more love we give.
What's Danny doing? He saved so much bundling home and auto with the personal price plan that he got excited. Bundle is life! And bundle football with football. Bundle, amigo! Bundle is life!
What's up, Steelhead? What channel is the race on? The CW, yeah.
Bundle and save with the personal price plan, Phil Ball.
Yeah, my channel number is 505 for CW. So it probably is just 5, or no, it's 506. So it probably is just channel 6 for you. Whatever. I don't know. What channel number is CW for you guys? I'm curious.
Somebody just got their first debit card. Ice cream on you? Ooh, tacos. I got you. Wait, hold on. Don't you owe me money? What? Your money is a part of your community, so your bank should be too. Like Chase.
Excuse me, can I get this?
Midai. มันดีเกินไปสำหรับคุณ
Discord.
Try me.
I like that. I like that vote, Andy.
This fall,
We're already on lap 40.
Superstars will have a new home. NXT moves
Almost halfway through the first stage.
October 1st.
Nothing
Still
like
in front
it,
is
like the way
Mr. Allgaier, and he has led 39 laps. With those 39 laps, he has now moved into 4th all time in NASCAR Xfinity Series laps led. He just passed Carl Edwards.
Nice. I mean, not nice, but that's kind of cool.
Allgaier, in my eyes, he's the senior guy in this series, right? And this series is about young drivers trying to make their way in the sport. But
CW for you is 3196. Jaden, what channel number is CW for you?
This is a great place for them. And they also have a role, and that is set the standard, right? Race the right
I have
way,
Spectrum.
do things right, race hard, and the demand of those young drivers.
Allgaier just put SPG and lap down. And so you see the 97. Looks like he's trying to learn a little bit now. Follow that 7 around the track. How about Allgaier, Kim? Or excuse me, Allmendinger.
No, Jaden, we've talked about this. I have Spectrum. Or do I? I don't know. I remember being Yes, Fios. I have Fios. Yes. I remember I always get the two confused because I have Spectrum for internet and Fios for cable, right? I don't even know. Why am I asking you?
Playoff driver Sam Mayer qualified 20th, but started last due to unapproved adjustments after qualifying.
I know Fios is Verizon.
Practice felt like it was really good on the long runs, and that is paying dividends for them right now. On that last restart, crew chief Marty Lindley.
Jaden, answer the question. What channel number is CW for you? It's the burning question.
17 spots since the start of this race. He is on the move in the one car, running in the 19th spot right now. One car having a really nice run. The 5 of Anthony Alfredo.
Yes, my Wi-Fi is called Wilson Fios, but I'm pretty sure on the Wi-Fi box it says Spectrum. So I don't know.
25-year-old out of Connecticut.
Also, how would you know that, Jade? Oh yeah, I think I told you that.
Bigger teams, he finds himself on a smaller team now.
Oh, you have YouTube TV? I did not know that.
Was good in qualifying, but he's showing up as well in the race. 38 laps, or excuse me, 48 laps in.
Yeah, if you're trying to learn a little bit, you can also go to Anthony Alfredo's social media. He posts his simulator runs on that social media. We see Jeffrey Earnhardt right now. He is running in the 5th position as the K9 Grass. Dive will have a lawn on board. And get a good view from the top of this car. But just how fast the laps click off here.
Yeah, Jaden, answer Andy's question.
Jeffrey Earnhardt, he has good speed at practice too, so no surprise that he's able to have this pace. Let's ride along.
Do you have Sunday Ticket? Do you have fucking NFL Sunday Ticket that you don't even use?
Much the same, no differences in them. This is the start-finish line here. Jeffrey right to the bottom. Great information. Nick Payne, the spotter. Dylan. This is another part-time Earnhardt in the field. Jeffrey just limited.
Caution. Oh, man. 31 at Parker Redsloff in the 32. Oh, Justin Allgaier has damage. Justin Allgaier has damage.
Of the car torn off.
This is the fear at Bristol.
The fuck happened?
No one is safe.
Steve, will they make him come and pull that off on pit road?
You can't. You have to have it. So they're going to have to reattach it. Let's see exactly what happens. Hard to tell. The 32's top sparking. Obviously has some sort of issue, either a tire down or another issue. We saw the sparks. The 7. There you go. Into the wall. Out of control. Catches the rear bumper of the 7. Yeah, that's Bristol, right? I mean, there was absolutely nothing Allgaier could do right there. Clearly some sort of mechanical issue with Austin Green. Parker Redsloff.
I can find out what channel number CW is for Dom. Dom, what? The Xfinity series is on a new channel. It's on the CW, so we're all trying to figure out which channel numbers, like who has what for the CW for channel numbers. Mine is 506. Yours is also 6. Channel 6. Channel 6 is the CW.
Because of aerodynamics in certain situations, we'll see what they're.
That's always one thing I like doing, is finding out which channel numbers people have for different channels.
But you go very fast here. Aerodynamics matters.
doors, and that right rear quarter panel is like a crutch. When you go through the corner, you lean on that air like you would a crutch, and with it damaged, this car is not going to handle the same.
That was a break for Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Is this Dom Baseball? What do you mean Dom Baseball? Is that your entire fucking... Is that all you know him as? Is baseball?
The Wheeling caution lights are
Yeah, it's
on.
Dom Sam's boyfriend.
Warning lights of NASCAR, trusted to protect first responders. It is the second time the caution has come out here. And there you see drivers being assisted by the AMR safety crew. They'll have to go to the infield care center, be checked out. We'll give you an update on them. Second caution comes out. This one grabs the 7th.
Good morning, commuters. Looks like we got traffic backed up for miles. Starting with a downed tree blocking East Avenue and a broken water main.
Joe got the gloves off?
The westbound lanes. We've got weekend travelers flooding the turnpike, meaning it's bumper-to-bumper traffic for the...
So that was a
I'd get comfortable.
11-minute and 49-second green flag run there.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places. You know, when I take the bike out like this,
Pump it.
This is just melt away.
I hear that. It's bad.
Malachi actually doesn't say that anymore.
Tough day at work.
Recently, Malachi's been bitching about his nose bleeding. He's like, my nose bled today. And I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck.
Pay my bills. I just hop on the bike, man.
And he's like, my nose is bleeding. And then he's like, my nose is fixed. And I'm like, good, can you fix your brain next?
Those things aren't related, so...
Whoa, that is a vibrating pain.
But now he wants me to say Batman.
The amazing scent of Gain Flings? Time stops. And you realize you're in love.
Steve!
With the laundry detergent. Gain Flings. Seriously good scent.
With so much great entertainment out there, wouldn't it be easier if you could find what you want all in one place?
My favorites.
Get Xfinity Stream Saver with Netflix, Apple TV Plus, and Peacock included for only $15 a month.
Thursday Night Football on Prime. It's on.
Ready to have some fun?
Yeah, let's do it. This week, the Dallas Cowboys take on the New York Giants as Thursday Night Football is on. Indeed. Touchdown. It's Dak Prescott and the boys facing an old rival, the G-Men.
We're not getting this anywhere else.
Stream Thursday Night Football. Oh, on Prime. Yo, for $5. He's a prime time deal. This, or this? All for $5. Legendary. These deals, prime time, only at KFC. Way back, baby.
Tomorrow, TCU battles rival SMU. Then, Purdue clashes with Oregon State in prime time. CW Football Saturday. It all kicks off tomorrow, live at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific.
CW Sports coverage of the NASCAR Xfinity Series is brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. And by Credit One Bank, NASCAR American Express car. What a gorgeous view here from Bristol Motor Speedway, and Marty, the 88's on pit road.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. coming back down pit road. This is the helmet swap that we talked about.
Might not be Dale Jr.'s night.
Dale Jr. made the point, we're going to be at the end of the line anyway, so might as well come while pit road is closed. You can see Dale Jr. has already disconnected the hose on top of his helmet, so they're going to pull in.
So a helmet change, how long is this going to take? Like,
And then he said, give me the helmet as soon as you can. I'm going to
this is something I've never seen before, a helmet change mid-race.
Just get the window and net up. Let me do the rest of it. Let me handle everything. So the work going.
Gotta do this kind of fast.
And he said the connection.
A little faster than you're doing it.
On the original helmet, it was loose, and if he held it in a certain
Come on.
way that he could hear.
Gotta go.
He held it in a certain way. They asked him to connect the hose there. Junior saying connect that hose. Now they're going to put the window net up. I think pretty impressive there, Steve, for them to get that done that quickly.
The helmet swap so far has gone pretty good. He's plugging in those. There's ear mold he's plugging in right there.
There you go.
His big challenge now is
Did he go a lap down?
He's going to get Han's device hooked up to it as well. That's the problem. Yeah, I'm going to be busy for a second with this Hansel. So there you go. He said, hey, I got you. Stop talking to me. A couple of them up here on the back.
So see his hands right there? What he's doing is there's a Hans clip, and it's tricky to get on. It has
Why did you not?
It has a mechanism you got to turn just right to get it latched. It looked like he got the left one done. One is easier than two because now that the left one is hooked, every time he goes to pull, it gets tight. He doesn't have as much slack in the right one because the left one's hooked.
And you see how narrow the headrest is by design. There's not a lot of room between the helmet because you don't want your head kind of banging left to right if you have any sort of issue on the racetrack.
All right, well, he's coming down pit road to get that second one.
He's back on pit road. And Marty, we'll go back to Progressive Pit Road and find out. Marty, what's the status there?
Yeah, you gotta love this call by Matt Noyes, bottom of your screen. Ryan Sieg trying to fight for that final playoff spot. The theory here is that they're going to come down pit road and they will not pit at the end of the stage coming up in 25 laps, and they'll run all the way to the end of stage 2. Jim Coleman told his driver Justin Allgaier obviously to come down. They're going to cut this bumper cover off. Allgaier said the damage is fine. We should be able to do this in one stop. He said it did not affect the spoiler at all, so this might not be.
Hey, my dad's getting me vodka.
Well, Marty, Harrison Burton recently announced
Like, as we speak.
the NASCAR Xfinity Series next season.
Hey, there's Harrison Burton.
Racing, and this team has had so much growth after the last 2 seasons. What can you bring to the team to continue that?
Yeah, I think just take it to the next level, right? They've been trying to strive and get better year in, year out. I've been really fortunate and been to a lot of really good teams and kind of see how they run, right? So I can bring that experience and then just myself as a race car driver and try and build this into a winning program. I think it can be that. There has to be a lot of work to do, but I think we can win races next year, so that's all you can ask for.
How different is the broadcast? Not at all. Literally, the only difference is there's a CW logo where the USA or NBC logo would be. And it lights up when it's under yellow or red.
We had a really fast car in practice and just missing qualifying, really. You just got way
They do have CW Sports microphones.
So when you miss it a little bit, you miss it a lot. And we've got a lot of work to do tomorrow, but no better place than to walk off with a win would be Bristol. So it's our main goal is to try and get up front and get stage points as early
I'm assuming next year the broadcast is actually going to change a little bit.
Excited to see what Harrison and the Wood Brothers racing team can do on the Cup side of things tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow you see.
Because I think next year they're having a whole new broadcast crew.
Race of the round of 16, which Harrison is a part of after his huge win at Daytona. It was Wood Brothers' 100th win. So we're part of the playoffs, and it's the last race to determine who the 4 drivers will be eliminated as we go to the next round.
I'm excited to hear that news for Harrison. We knew that he wasn't coming back to the Wood Brothers. We didn't know where he would land, and I think he said it the best. He could go help a smaller Xfinity program like AM Racing build. We've seen some of the biggest stars. Dale Jarrett comes to mind, who started at the Cup level, had to go back down to come back up. Mark, some of the biggest have done it. So young.
The LA Times finally released video footage of Julio Urias beating up his own woman. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. Is he still playing baseball? Or did he get, suspended for good after the last time?
Let's listen in. Helmet looks secure. I love that the gloves are back on. Let's take a listen on the 88 radio.
All right, thanks for that hustle. Sorry. New helmet. Doesn't work. It's all good. You're all set now. You were top 4 car that whole time. You're going to go where their ass out now.
New helmet doesn't work. Let me translate from a guy's work with Dale Jr. for nearly 20 years. The helmet he had to start the race was probably a brand new helmet. If I know a man Dale, maybe he ran it in practice. This is probably it. He loves a certain design helmet. He doesn't get very many new helmets, so it's surprising, Marty. Sounds like they've gone back to Old Faithful, coming back down, winning that down. Some more work on the 88.
So a new wiring harness is what they're going to put in here, Steve. Andrew Overstreet said we can do it in about 10 seconds.
10 seconds?
Down pit road. Dale Jr. took the window net down himself, so they're going to be coming green here pretty quick. We'll see if they can get all this done in time so Jr. doesn't lose a lap.
So now,
I doubt it. I highly doubt it. It's already going to be longer than...
Back in the window. The problem is the cars coming to green.
The pace car's slowing way down for him, you can tell.
If he only loses 1 lap. But if you go 2 laps down, it becomes a real big issue. They're plugging it in right now.
Currently, there are 26 cars on the lead lap. This was a pretty long caution as well. There was a lot of cleanup that had to take place. You see the 88 coming off of his pit stall and will be back out on the track, which he's, well, are the lights coming back on? They are. So they're not going to start now.
So they're adding a lap?
Go at least another lap. And while they're doing that, let's go back to Progressive Pit Road.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to Anthony Alfredo in the 5 car, currently running in the 2nd position after qualifying 3rd. This is a great effort from a very small team. They have limited resources, and a qualifying effort like 3rd is a win for the team. Currently, Anthony just saying, really bad brake shake, good on entry to center, fired off a
NASCAR favoritism.
They had a good practice session. I talked with the team, and they said they were a little free but made no adjustments coming into the race because they thought the racetrack would tighten up throughout the course of the weekend.
So now it's Chandler Smith and Anthony Alfredo that make up row number 1. Lights are off once again. That indicates that we will get the green flag here. They're coming back, and we'll keep you updated as to if that wiring harness worked for Dale Jr. As he's back out on the racetrack. He did not.
It looks like it's working.
His car is
Alrighty, going back green.
now coming up on 20 laps to go in stage 1 for Bristol.
20 to go in the stage.
Chandler Smith fired off the race. Here comes Jesse Love as well in the 2. He's moved up to 2nd. Anthony Alfredo not as good on the restart. Has fallen back to 3rd. So here comes AJ Allmendinger. That's 16 running a higher line. Still forks coming out when he goes through the turn.
Yeah, it's shocking. You would think the air pressure would be built up in the tire, kind of reducing that bottoming out. But not the case with the 16. That white and black car right there left of your screen. Still sparking.
Sparks. And here's 3 wide. Sam Mayer in the 1 has just been able to clear that 44 of Brennan Poole.
That 7 of Allgaier, that bright red car, losing the bumper cover is actually beneficial aerodynamically. This car's going to have more downforce. That's why it is required at the bigger racetracks. NASCAR classifies Bristol as a short track because of its half-mile in length. For that reason, the tail not required. So as long as the right rear quarter panel is repaired, which looks like they've done a pretty nice job, this car can actually be better than new.
So it's an advantage aerodynamically, but a disadvantage because he had to
Yeah, right.
as far as he did.
How about Cole Custer?
Just
He
both.
started back there with Dale Jr. Of course, Dale Jr.'s had to keep coming back, working on the helmet. Cole Custer on this restart, he jumped to the outside, picked up 7 spots, making it 3 wide, 2 wide, all kinds of aggressive boost. Kill it.
Yeah, and Cole Custer, this is a great track for the team. So despite that early incident with the wall where he had a right front flat, picking his way through the field, does have newer tires than the rest of the field. So perhaps that is part of it. But right now, just saying he's loose up top, tight on the bottom, Marty.
So, Kim, to Steve's point, maybe that's why Justin Allgaier said, I promise you guys, we're going to drive through the field. This is the 4th car, and now maybe the 5th car that he's passed since this restart for Justin Allgaier. And by the way, Rick, yes, the 4th time is the charm for Dale Earnhardt Jr. Finally, we're only 72 laps in the radio quarters.
Well, I'm sure that was frustrating, but he's on the lead lap, so we'll see how well the 88 and Hall of Famer Dale Earnhardt Jr. can do. He's running 26 right now. He's in the back of the pack. And there's only 12
What's up, Rick?
to go, but a close call here. Look at this. Contact there. So Leland Honeyman in the 42.
Well, that's the problem of having to go to the back, right? Is you're behind everything that's happening on track.
That was a product there of the 07 of Greg Van Alst, who went up the racetrack, slowed down. The 42 had to avoid. Under 10 laps to go now in stage 1. Allgaier now trying to go by Austin Hill in the 21. He sets his sights on teammate Sam Mayer in the 1. And a fight for 3rd here, Sheldon Creed in the 18. Trying to get to the inside of the 16 of A.J. Allmendinger.
AJ's really loose. The back of his car is not planted in the racetrack on corner exit.
Door to door, under 8 to go in stage 1. Allmendinger running that higher line. Creed staying low. place finish a week ago at Watkins Glen. So he has been knocking on the door consistently. As Anthony Alfredo runs that low line into 5.
Allgaier's winning. Unfortunately, it looks like he might. Moving through the field fast. I think he was started 26th, I think it was.
When he got clipped and the tail had to be cut off of that 7.
This battle at the top of the screen. 18 car crossover on AJ. AJ caught him.
What happened to Junior? Helmet issues, radio issues. He's still on the lead lap, but
as he looked to the inside of Creed,
he's running 23rd.
To go. Chandler Smith has a 2.3 second advantage right now over Jesse Love up front.
Jeremy Clements having a really strong night.
Jeremy in the 51 as he's running currently in the 7th position. And now under 3 laps to go for Chandler Smith. At the end of each stage, the top 10 will earn stage points, and the winner of the stage gets a playoff point. That playoff point gets to be carried into the playoffs each round. And so Chandler Smith's trying to grab another one of those playoff points with a win here in this stage. 1 lap to go.
All right, so final lap of the stage, the first stage.
He just pulled away from the field. 2.2 seconds the gap right now over Jesse Love. And he comes through 3 and 4. And it is Chandler Smith.
So Chandler Smith is going to win stage 1 at Bristol.
Second most behind Allgaier. Top 10 all gaining stage points.
Alrighty, I will be right back in just a few minutes. I'm going to go smoke. And I think my dad has a bottle of vodka waiting for me.
With so much great entertainment out there, wouldn't it be easier if you could find what you want all in one place?
My favorites.
Get Xfinity Stream Saver with Netflix, Apple TV Plus, and Peacock included for only $15 a month.
Everywhere you look, things are getting more expensive. So at Consumer Cellular, we're lowering the price for those 50 and up. Now you can get unlimited talk, text, and data for $30 a line when you buy 2. That's just $60 a month. So switch to the carrier ranked #1 in network coverage and customer satisfaction. And get 2 unlimited lines for just $30 each. Come on, you've earned this. Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com today.
With 5-hour energy, you could be a tailgate champion.
Where is everybody?
Even if you are 2 months early.
Oh, and I need these items printed with her logo by Friday.
Certainly.
Are you for imprint certain?
Well, we are for imprint. Certainty matters. Like the certainty of finding the perfect promo gear for gifting at 4imprint. Exclusive items and quality brands to wow your clients, your customers, and your team. Delivered on time. Go to 4imprint.com and find some wow now.
4imprint, for certain. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of the things that just will never come out. Every now and then I raise it up.
Fight over in just one wash. This is what being a Nascar fan is all about. Singular history and tradition. Unmatched on-track intensity. And triple-header playoffs action to ratchet up the stakes. Throw in a can't-miss concert. Camping in the legendary atmosphere of Talladega Boulevard. And you've got more than a race. You've got Talladega. Get your tickets now at TalladegaSuperspeedway.com.
Looking for a cable news network which respects all Americans? Then you have a new home with News Nation. See why News Nation is America's fastest growing cable news network. Find News Nation on your screen. Go to joinnn.com. Stage 1 complete here at Bristol Motor Speedway, and they are about to open Progressive Pit Road. And that means that we'll see a lot of action as they turn onto the Progressive Pit Road now, Dylan.
Jeffrey Earnhardt restarted 5th, slid back to 8th, has been battling a tight race car all evening long, got real tight on that most recent run. They'll make an air pressure adjustment to help free him up on the corner entry. 4 tires and fuel for him, Kim.
As you see Sheldon Creed in the center, he said, good in the center of the corner. It's turning way better, but the struggle is power down off the corner. 4 fresh Goodyear tires, no good fuel. AJ Allmendinger at the bottom, you see that chassis adjustment? Again, he fired off way too free. 4 fresh Goodyear tires, fuel for him. As we go to the other side of the racetrack, the 5 of Anthony Alfredo, top of your screen. He was reporting, again, a brake shake, but he said good entry to center, fired off okay, but getting a little bit tight. And then Chandler Smith, that stage 1 winner in the middle there, the 81, he was reporting that he's free off the wall, needs more drive-off, Marty.
Second in the stage for Jesse Love, who had never seen Bristol before today. He said, you're going to have to free me up. I'm losing time on exit. So they go up on the track bar for Jesse Love. He said, I can also see that the track is changing. And Sheldon Creed, how about that stop by that 18 bunch? They gained 2 spots here on pit road, Rick.
As we saw the race off Progressive Pit Road, Creed gaining a couple. Ryan Truex, 6 spots on pit road for that crew.
September 28th, the NASCAR Xfinity postseason blasts off from Kansas on the CW, where the series' top drivers take their first spin toward a title. The NASCAR Xfinity Playoffs, live September 28th at 3:30 Eastern, 12:30 Pacific.
It's Kerner Ford's end of model year sell-off. You'll find unbelievable financial incentives, factory rebates, current discounts, and super trade-in allowances. For example, returning Ford lessees with $49.99 down, lease for 36 months, a 24 Ford Escape for just $298 a month, a 24 F-150 Crew Cab just $344 a month. Coming out of any lease, a 24 Explorer XLT is just $441 a month. The affordable Fords are back, only at Kerner Ford.
You know, there's a group of people who make my life miserable. They've been in an accident and are injured, yet they procrastinate. They put off making that important first call, and by the time they do call, they've built up a huge pile of bills. They're in a bad place. They may have to settle for some fast cash instead of getting what they deserve, the maximum. Injured? Call me, Joe Stanley. Don't wait, don't hesitate.
Dave Anthony here for Romano Ford with a fantastic offer on an Escape. Coming out of a Ford lease? Lease a 2024 Ford Escape Active with all-wheel drive for $329 a month. That's right, just $329 a month. Prefer to buy? It's just $31.9 plus 0% financing. Coming out of a Ford lease? Lease a 2024 Ford Escape for $329 a month. Or buy it for $31.9 and 0% financing. Romano Ford, North Burdick Street, Fayette.
I'm back, and my dad got me a bottle of orange Smirnoff vodka.
At Arise, we serve people of all ages and all disabilities. We believe in inclusion and access. For 24 years, Arise has celebrated the creative expression of Central New York artists and writers with disabilities through its unique art and literary magazine. Join us at the Everson Museum in Syracuse for this year's unique exhibit, featuring 35 artists. The exhibit runs August 16th through September 2. Unique is brought to you in part by the New York State Council on the Arts.
CW Sports coverage of the NASCAR Xfinity Series is brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. And by Progressive. Save when you bundle.
How's it going, my friend?
RV and boat insurance. Visit progressive.com. Getting ready for the start of stage 2.
So, we just had a 5-minute and 37-second green flag run to end that stage there.
We see this a lot at tracks like Bristol where there is some tire fall-offs. You know, the tire loses some grip, but not a dramatic amount. So when you have yellows, you kind of get these different cycles. Remember, they only have 3 sets of tires to use during the race. So if you look, there's kind of a separation line about right there, right? Everyone above was last on pit road around lap 60, Creed below, last on pit road on lap 90. So if you look at that group that stayed out, that includes Sieg and Jones.
Be a great night tomorrow if Kyle fucking Busch wins at Bristol. KFB. I got 12 viewers in here. I appreciate that, guys.
Recovering from that helmet and their radio issue is a penalty for the
Not even a cup race. I've been doing this for years and I barely get any viewers. This is my 4th season doing this. And I barely get any viewers. But, you know, when I see 12, I'm like, damn.
The reason I didn't say anything before is because you couldn't see the car pitting to your left. So that's not a penalty if there's not a car pitting.
Chester, want to go lay down?
Use that pit box to roll your tire away.
Parker Kligerman yet got a penalty.
You saw that tire clearly went into an occupied pit box, affecting it on the pit stop. That's when it becomes a penalty.
Yes, man, almost had to kick it out of the way. As we get ready for the restart, and now it is Ryan Sieg and Brandon Jones, 2 drivers who need to win to advance into the playoffs.
Green flag. Just what the fuck are you doing? I'll fuck you up.
Sam Mayer wants to make it 3 wide. For the lead here in Bristol, Sam Mayer shooting by on the outside, and he takes the lead.
Knock it off.
What a move by Sam Mayer. I thought Brandon Jones in that yellow car on the inside had a great start.
You wouldn't stop it.
But Sam Mayer made 3 wide on the outside and just muscled his way.
Chewing on something.
Remember, he started at the back of the pack because he had unapproved adjustments. So he has worked his way through strategy, and it looks like a good race car. You see the 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. there hugging the bottom of the racetrack.
So Dale Jr.'s up to 6th.
Now. The fight for second is on. Looking off the helmets on board. Marty, so many issues for the 88s. Are they feeling comfortable now?
Yeah, what a chaotic first stage for Dale.
Become a YouTube short streamer. That's the new meta. I've seen that. And I will never, ever, 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 ever do that. I think it's like one of the worst things humanity has invented.
He also thanked his crew for their patience, but now they have the track position. We'll see what kind of car the 88 has. And Steve, you gotta love Junior still having some humor after all the things they've been doing this race.
Consistent throughout his career, perhaps become even more evident now that he isn't racing full time. He takes everything a little bit more lighthearted. He just wants to come. You said, heard him in the pre-race. He just wants to run all the laps. And currently, running inside the top 5, I think is exceeding his expectation.
Yeah, they were kind of joking about TJ Majors, who's the spotter and a long-term friend of Dale Jr.'s.
Yeah, Dale Jr. found TJ Majors up in the Northeast, and they were racing online, and he actually got him started racing in Junior Motorsports, and then the relationship built into where TJ had spotted for Junior for quite some years.
So all of that damage we saw with the radio issues, and now the track position's been gained. But a lot of new tires coming from behind. See how much they matter. 18 car, Shona Creed, he is in a fierce battle.
Way up the racetrack he goes. You've got Cole Custer right behind him. Chandler Smith as well in that mix. Creed up to 6th now with the freshest tires. Dale Jr. now working on Ryan Sieg. Jr. in the 88. Sieg in that 39 as we ride on board. Toyota on board. Chandler Smith. He has a front row.
Oh, the 38 has an issue.
Matt DiBenedetto. Slow on the racetrack up high.
No caution.
Lost power, he says, in the 38, so
You stay green.
Crew, but like we said, laps so quick here. The 88's going to be 3 wide here off the corner. 00 on the bottom, 81 up top, still under attack. And now he's surrounded by all of these cars that have better tires.
Riley Herbst in 98. Monster Energy logo on the hood. Cole Custer in the 00. Again, the front tire right front going down on the 00. 1 of the 85 laps in stage 2 have been completed.
Yeah, one of the challenges for that double zero, you mentioned those flat right side tires where you only have 3 sets. So one set you only got 6 laps out of. So we'll have to just see if that hurts the double zero later in the race.
What's up, Toy Mario? How are you doing?
Custer inside that top 5. He's running 4th now. Brandon Jones in front of him. These two, Seed and Creed, continue to fight for a spot. It's Chandler Smith now. Are either of you surprised that we're seeing 2 and 3 wide racing here at Bristol this early?
I'm not. There's always a question about when the bottom will go away, when the top will go away. Well, the Cup Series practice earlier today, they were all the way to the wall. That's not normal. It normally takes more laps. Where I love is when Bristol looks like this. It's multiple options. You can run the bottom. Good cars can run the top. The question I have is, will the bottom go away? Will the leaders be forced and migrate to the top and the top be dominant? That's when we're going to see some of those kind of pushes and shoves.
How's your day going? It's going good.
Also not surprised
How's yours?
7 of Allgaier running the one back down. Allgaier is so fast at this racetrack. I know he has a little damage. I don't think it's hurting. If anything, it might be helping the 7 car. And he's doing a nice job working through traffic and now got the leader, what, within a half second, Jeff?
Within a half second, and he's looking for potentially a stage win. It would be his 15th. He is definitely leading all drivers in that category.
Modern engines demand modern maintenance. So for your next oil service, reach for the gold standard. Napa Gold Oil Filters. Built with premium components that defend against high pressure and corrosion and extreme temperatures. Napa Gold Oil Filters deliver 99% filtration efficiency. For long-lasting protection, superior durability, and optimal flow. Giving your vehicle cleaner oil and better performance so it can run smoother, longer. Available now at Napa locations nationwide.
Eric Henry.
Hey, Jake from State Farm. I saved so much bundling, it inspired my workout. Oh! Oh!
Caution.
Okay, and this is auto again, right?
Caution is out.
Hey, this is my living room.
Bundling, just another way to save with the personal price plan.
For, I think, they were zooming in on Park Kligerman. I don't know why.
Farm is there.
That ends a 7-minute and 2-second green flag run.
With so much great entertainment out there, wouldn't it be easier if you could find what you want all in one place?
My favorites.
Get Xfinity Stream Saver with Netflix, Apple TV Plus, and Peacock included for only $15 a month.
Dad, I got a huge barbecue.
Yeah, so Parker Kligerman went around.
That stuff has way more
and that
water.
brought
A
out
little
the
bit of time
caution.
goes a long way. So you can save your shirt and maybe even a little money. More money for nights at the library.
Well, he didn't even go around.
It's got to be.
He did like a Tokyo
You
drift.
like watching things get broken? Like barriers? Glass ceilings? And records? In this playoff season, we're looking for you.
Join us.
What the hell happened to my leaderboard?
All the drama of the Nascar Xfinity Series playoffs is now on the CW Network. Your exclusive home to catch the faces of racing.
Why is my leaderboard not working?
They seek to take the lead and catch their names in history. Catch them on the CW, or the rest of the world catches on.
For whatever reason, the leaderboard is not
Caution has
working.
come out, and it was a wild ride for the 34-year-old out of Westport.
And it's not working on my phone either.
Parker Kligerman, take a look at this.
Yeah, we don't know what happened down the back straightaway, but I don't know how this wasn't a massive wreck. NASCAR thought it was going to be one as well, and they threw the caution, but I'm not sure he ever hit anything.
And he's radioed back to his team. I don't think I have flat spots on my tires.
I mean, that was impressive.
Yeah, apparently we've lost timing and scoring.
Yeah, exactly right.
They're saying that on Twitter.
Somehow that he didn't seem to have any damage to those tires, but Patrick Dunning making the call. Touchdown,
Timing and scoring in the media center looks to be frozen. So this is not just a me issue, this is a NASCAR issue.
But that was the fourth caution.
But the caution is out here on lap 124, hoping they fix that.
And I think this is an advantage for those guys that have a little bit older tires. The heat cycle will kind of equalize the tires that were fresher, that were coming. The negative is they're closer to you, right? The field's bunched up. But I really think that this caution, cooling all the tires down, they should fire off. I still think advantages to Custer. In this situation, like I mentioned, he might be short on tires, which might come into play later. Creed as well, Chandler Smith, those guys that have a little fresher tire. But for Allgaier, if he can kind of get out there and get clear, this would be pretty good.
All right, let's take a look at the Xfinity fastest lap here at Bristol. And it goes to Chandler Smith on lap 69. Turned a lap of 16.156 seconds, averaging around this half mile, 118 miles an hour. Kim.
And currently Chandler Smith in that 81 in the 6th position. And we know race car drivers are always looking for more. Despite the good run he's having tonight, needs a little bit help through the middle. He said up top the car just feels rigid. The change they made last stop helped with his drive-off issues, but made him tight in 3 and 4. So the next time they're on pit road, they will look for more adjustments.
Brandon Jones has flipped the first stage, and it's got him some track position. He rides in the 3rd spot right now. Crew chief Adam Wall said that was going to be on their radar of things they had to do. They know as a car that has to win to make it to the playoffs, they've got to be on the aggressive side of strategy. That's not
it's a NASCAR scoring issue.
When I talked to Matt Noyce, the crew chief for Ryan Sieg this afternoon, Dylan, he told me, listen, I think Bristol is quiet.
The TV doesn't seem to have an issue.
They have back-to-back top 10s here. And like the 9 car you just talked about, Dylan, give them some credit for at least trying something, Steve. They flipped the strategy 2 at the end of stage 1, but now they're paying for it with the older tires, so the car's just way too free.
Well, you see the points on the left. They're the first car below the red line. They came in that way. The 39 of Ryan Sieg, they still sit that way. That's some of the aggression.
But we're going to go back green here. Hopefully they'll fix it.
Minus 132. You cannot make up that many points, but a win and you're in. So for the 9 of Brandon Jones, it's all on the line. It's victory lane, or he will not be racing for a championship starting next week.
Brandon Jones, we see him on the inside of Sam Mayer. So he took the inside line, and that means Allgaier will be on the outside of row 2 with Sheldon Creed on the inside of that second row.
Tells you how dominant Allgaier thinks the top is.
All right, back green on lap 127. Sam Mayer has the lead, Justin Allgaier's in second.
He bottlenecks the front of the field as Creed goes to his outside, makes it 3 wide for 3rd. Sam Mayer with the lead, then the 0-0 of Cole Custer back there in 3rd. Falling back to 4th, now 5th. As Creed is going to be able to pass him on the outside. And here comes the 81 of Chandler Smith as well.
This 0-0 car has been really impressive. Drove up through the field into 2nd place, battling Allgaier for.
Now those two were dominant a year ago. And Custer led 109 laps in this race. And Allgaier ended up winning the race. Late race strategy to put on fresher tires toward the end.
You see what happens right here. Chandler Smith, he's watching that 0-0 car. He's going to probably just run the top and hope that they kind of penny down there. If he can't clear the 7, then the 18 of Creed, the 81 of Chandler Smith, they will try to get by him as well. That's the danger of trying
watching highlights of NASCAR.
If it doesn't work, you can lose a lot of spots.
Shorter distance on the bottom, more banking on the top of this racetrack.
I want them to fix the timing and scoring, but they're not seeming to want to do that.
But they don't corner exit. The guys on the outside, they don't have to turn the steering wheel as much. They can go to the throttle a little bit quicker.
So it's lap 133 right now.
Chandler Smith, he's just lap by lap, inch by inch, gaining of the
Sam Mayer is still leading. Allgaier is still second. Sheldon Creed's in third. Sheldon Creed's in fourth. Cole Custer's in third. Chandler Smith's in fifth.
Took off laps so fast here at Bristol. Way up the racetrack goes to
Cole Custer coming for second.
But Cole Custer not able to capitalize on it. And Allgaier surging back in front, but that little mishap by the 7 back to Creed up enough that there was an opening. Oh, the 7 to the bottom.
Oh, they fixed it. Okay, good.
I'm shocked at that. He was
Well, it's still a little bit behind.
relatively comfortably protecting the double zero. Goes to the bottom, and the double zero says thank you as he rolls the top. He's got to clear the.
Is it going to
on
keep
board.
going?
Merry Christmas.
Now we're on lap 137. That says 132. Okay, yeah, okay. We're back. Back up and good with the timing and scoring issues. Yeah, the Delta's a little weird. I don't know what the Delta's doing.
I think the 18's got to get to his quarter panel.
Probably just fixing everything right now.
That's all it's got to take. Yeah, right here. So the 18's got to try to gas it up in the middle of the corner and not allow to have the 7 the extra track width on corner exit.
That currently is the fight for third. Allgaier has it. Creed wants it. Mayer out front. He's led 44 tonight.
It's not updating very often. Yeah, remember when St. Louis had that problem? I hated it.
The scout from football college is up in the stands.
Maybe you'd rather go to school for insurance.
I didn't raise no insurance, man.
But you did, Dad. Football's your passion, but mine is providing around-the-clock protection and progressive customers of Bundle Home and Auto.
Now it's having problems again.
You're giving up on your dream, James.
No, Dad. I'm giving up on yours.
14 is slow. Gets down to pit road. We stay green.
That's not the exit.
Meet the Jennifers. Gen X, Gen Y, and Gen Z. Each planning their future through the Chase mobile app. Gen X is planning a summer in Portugal with some help from JP Morgan Wealth Plan. Let's go, Whiskers. Gen Y is working with a banker to budget for her birthday. He only turned 30 once.
It's updating very slowly and it's acting very weird.
Apartment. 3 gens getting ahead with Chase. Solutions that grow with you. One bank for now, for later, for life. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Build the pool yourself. What could go wrong?
Some things are better left to a professional.
It dried so fast.
Like when it comes to finding financial advisors. So leave it to Smart Asset to find them for you. Take the free quiz at smartasset.com. Then you'll be matched with up to 3 vetted fiduciary financial advisors. To get started, take the Advisor Match Quiz now at smartasset.com.
Terrific.
With so much great entertainment out there, wouldn't it be easier if you could find what you want all in one place?
Yeah, the lap count is updating very slowly. It's only every now and then.
Get Xfinity Stream Saver with Netflix, Apple TV Plus, and Peacock included for only $15 a month.
After the 26-week grind, 16 gather. Heroes, hopefuls, hot shots, hot heads. Their demeanor may vary. Their determination does not. Fortune brought them to this moment. Now, it's up to them. The NASCAR playoffs continue at Bristol on USA.
He's not a candidate. I'm not asking for your vote. He's not on the ballot. This isn't about me. He's Chris Cuomo on News Nation. A man of the people. I report to you and for you. America, you now have a choice. Choose Chris Cuomo. You can't do that, Cuomo. Weeknights on News Nation.
It's time to play Scrabble.
From
Ember Patio. You just won a whole lot of money.
Scrabble. Series premiere Thursday, October 3rd.
Yeah, timing and scoring's acting weird.
Side for the lead, and now Cole Custer surging ahead of Sam Mayer. Can he clear him? He does. And Custer leads at Bristol.
He leads at the moment, but the one's still trying to hold up the top lane. Can't do it. The double zero's clear.
We're on lap 152. Cole Custer has the lead.
And here comes that 7. Once again, Allgaier trying to fight back.
Oh, contact. 18 hits the rear bumper, the one on corner exit. An amazing save.
Oh, around goes Allgaier! Into the wall! Damn! God damn.
Stacked them all up, and then they tried to go 3 wide on corner exit. The 7 thought they were 2 wide. The replay really is about a lap earlier where the stack up begins.
And we see the spark from underneath the 7. Here's that replay.
So right here, the 18 catches the 1 on corner entry. The 1 is loose. Now he's gaining it. He has no speed. The 18 thinks he's going to go 3 wide middle, and the 7 thinks he's 2 wide bottom. There you go. So Allgaier in that 7 car, he is not expecting the 18 to not be all the way up the racetrack. Contact there, right? So here comes the 7. Here comes the 18 trying to turn underneath the 1, and there's contact. Allgaier just had no concept that the 18 wasn't going to be against the wall. And if I'm spun the 7, I probably have no idea as well, because while the 18 turns down the hill, look, he's not really inside the 1, right? I mean, he has every right to run off the wall a little bit, but the 18, look, I don't think it's on purpose. He didn't turn left to hit the 7, but he was trying to protect that middle lane, thinking he was going to drive 3 wide middle at the end of the straightaway, and the 7 thought he had real estate. The 7 of Allgaier is obviously going to be frustrated. Let's listen.
Hit pretty hard at the end of the front stretch, or back stretch. Yeah, I saw it. Was that my fault? I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's just fix the damage.
So, look, Allgaier says, was that my fault? I mean, he's even wondering, what did that look like from outside the car?
It's racing. I don't know that it's really anyone's fault. I think Sheldon Creed, he saw the 1 of Mayer having a little bit of trouble on the very top of 2, and he's trying to turn underneath them. And then the 7 just doesn't realize that he's trying to turn. It's just racing at Bristol.
And all of these drivers are now going to pit with only 15 to go in the stage.
Go to YouTube and put in NASCAR, you can see the actual race. Is that true?
Go down to the progressive pit road and Dylan.
Brandon Jones, top of the screen, just said he fired off and felt like he was on top of the racetrack. Then the car leveled off.
That's
he got
not
a little
true.
bit tight. 4 tires and fuel for him. Sam Mayer, 4 tires and fuel as well, Kim.
As you see Sheldon Creed at the bottom, he said, I cannot roll the center like I want to. It's just too tight. It feels like he's spinning his tires, wrapping the corner. 4 fresh Goodyear tires, Snoco fuel, air pressure adjustment. As we go on to the other side of pit road, double zero of Cole Custer. There was a lot of debate on whether or not to bring him down to pit road. Ultimately, they did. He said, just loose up top, tight on the bottom. Chandler Smith in the middle there. Rigid on the top lane. He says, dry off better, Marty, but still.
All right, well, there's a update to the scoring. Is it fixed, or is it just updated that? I would love it to be fixed.
Justin Allgaier, they have a lot of damage, and Allgaier, before the radio transmission, you heard a moment ago, said, you've got to be kidding me. The splitter is 4 inches down on the right side, so a lot of damage here for the 7 car. This really could have a big effect in the regular season championship.
Yeah, coming in, he had a 43-point advantage over Cole Custer in the regular season championship. And you see the race off progressive pit road, and the position changes. Custer, Mayer, they're able to hold their positions. They didn't know about it, but
leaving the box, we're going to.
This is going to be a problem too.
Yeah, so, yeah, he took it.
He was trying to beat the pace car out. Flat, stay on the flat.
I think it's fixed. I think it's like actually fixed.
Saw is didn't make it up into the ground.
That's an advertisement. If that thing still works.
Oh yeah. After it was run over.
You see the damage on this car, Marty.
He took the sawzall and he ran over the block. I was trying to say, yeah, he took one. Now the team has had to find another sawzall to be able to get this this splitter issue fixed for Justin Allgaier. And Jim Pullman was screaming at the team, get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. They couldn't move quick enough, so he actually ran over the block, Steve, that they were trying to fix that splitter with.
Yeah, so basically they're going to jack the car up, put a block under it, drop it, try to bend the splitter back up. He takes this tool out of the pit, so this will be a penalty, as you pointed out, Rick, for removing equipment.
Will they give that back to him?
I'm telling you, that like
AMR safety crew is going to find it on the track. They'll, I'm sure, take it back to the 17.
Rick has a workshop. Rick has a workshop at home. He's already calling for it.
I was going to say, if they, they don't give it back to the 7, and someone wants to claim it,
throw in the tools.
Maybe not.
As a fellow glasses wearer in my old age, I can appreciate the battle at Dale Jr. Remember all the helmet situations? Well, look, not a new helmet this time, but here's your glasses back, buddy. They were the first helmet you gave us. So, giving the driver his glasses back, I can appreciate this. Woke up about a year ago and couldn't see anything in distance. Dale Jr.'s going to probably think, I don't know if that's going to help or hurt the handling of the race car, but he's going to have better vision.
Rick put his glasses on the other day playing golf. He parred 3 in a row.
Actually, I birdied the hole. I birdied the first hole, and I put them on. I was like,
all right, there you go. If you're a Dale Jr. fan, keep your eyes peeled. We'll see how much more accurate he is with the spectacles.
On the 7 to try to get that damage where he hit the inside wall. So next Saturday, the NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs begin in Kansas, and top 12 drivers are going to take their first laps towards winning the championship. The NASCAR Xfinity Series from Kansas next Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern, 12:30 p.m. Pacific, only on the CW.
I cannot wait for these playoffs to start. It has been a year in the Xfinity Series where no one seems to want to take it and say it's mine. And when these playoffs start, you don't have enough room to make mistakes. It's essentially a 3-race schedule, and you have to start and have things go your way. The Xfinity Series never disappoints. Can't wait to get it going.
And you'd say no one has really jumped out there and said this is my series and my championship to win. Allgaier is going to start the playoffs as the playoff leader. He's got a good shot of winning the regular season championship. You get a lot of playoff points for that. And so he wants to say this is his year, but he has not won a championship. The crew working diligently to get that car ready to get back out and race as the choose taking place. Sammy Smith in the 8 will be on the inside, and Jeremy Clements in the 51 is going to be on the outside for this restart. And look at this, the Sawzall's going to go back.
I need an update from Marty on the condition.
We'll just see if it works.
I'm on it, Steve. I'm walking towards it right now. I'll give you an update in a moment.
Should have got Junior to sign it.
The tires going back on 7. All of the drivers wearing gloves. Charity taking place as we get ready for the restart. I'll talk about that with Junior signing those gloves. The 7 back up to speed, trying to catch the
flag. And it looks like it's fixed.
So you see the points on the bottom left. Why this matters, the 51 or the 8. That would be a brand new winner. Right, so that changes. The 51 leading the race. He's now in 11th in points because you win and you advance. That's just how quickly it can move as you see the 7 sparking.
Yeah, they'll have to work on that 7 at the end of this stage. Only 8 to go. Coming up on 7, as here comes the 48 of Parker Kligerman to the inside.
Yeah. I don't know about Allgaier.
AJ Allmendinger in the 16. Pretty close to the 88.
Ooh, Cole Custer has an issue.
Get into the wall there.
Parker Kligerman came up the racetrack.
Maybe not.
Got the 0-0 of Custer in the wall.
This allows Clements to take the lead.
The inside of Kligerman for the lead.
Brandon Jones pitted on that.
This will allow Clements to make the playoffs.
123, the leader of the race. Jeremy Clements pitted all the way back on that.
If he won the race.
That's our second right here. Jones and Kligerman. Clements has already put a second on him. That's why he was off screen. Take a look at the 48. Moving the 0-0 up the racetrack.
Really loose. Trying to save the race car and just got into the 0-0 of Custer.
Side by side for second. Jones on the inside of the 9. Kligerman on the outside with the 48.
And 0-0 the 18.
Oh, well.
Quickly running out. They keep trying to peek 3 wide middle. There we go. The 0-0 is going to take that spot. Trying to get between the 48 and the 9. We saw how that worked with the 7.
7 way off the pace. We saw him go down to the apron as the pack was going by him.
It's almost the opposite of most racetracks. There's more room for 3-car in the corner. 3 wide in the corner works. 3 wide in the straightaway, then it gets very tight as we see the
great opportunity for the now 48 in the wall.
Ooh.
Yeah, had a little help from the 0-0.
He probably had it coming after the 48 ran the 0-0 up. Cole Custer's like, I'm going to return the medicine right here. Didn't wreck him, but definitely moved him out of the way.
Brandon Jones in that 9 car, he had a great opportunity to get track position and be leading this race when the stage ended, but he just couldn't make it
Don't know
happen.
where it is.
And now
Oh.
falls to the field.
Dylan Hart Jr. running in the 10th position. He's right along with the helmets.
So final lap of the stage. Jeremy Clements is going to win stage 2 at Bristol.
Handle it. That is a great stage win for a small race team, taking on teams with many more resources than they have.
Clements currently 21st in the point standings, but wins stage 2.
Shopping, working, and relaxing online can attract various
So yeah,
digital
that was like
threats.
a
To improve
2.5 minute green flag run.
Just turn on NordVPN.
I'm going to go smoke real quick. I'll be right back.
Infected sites. It will also encrypt your internet traffic without losing a smooth connection. Choose the VPN recommended by Forbes Advisor. Get the deal now. NordVPN. Cybersecurity built for every day.
Everybody be asking me, man, does the Bluetooth actually work?
Bro, you get a month for free.
It's free. You can get 1 month. 1 month for free. So you got nothing to lose and you got everything to gain.
Try it, and you're gonna like it. First month is free. Get involved, pop a chewable, and you tell yourself if it work or not.
Wounded Warrior Project empowers post-9/11 veterans and their families with life-changing programs and services.
I realized I could be successful in a civilian career.
We stand by warriors and advocate for their needs going forward.
They were by my side in the hospital, and they're still with me today.
Through our programs, community, and advocacy, we're proving
Anything is possible.
Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/connect.
Coming up next, it's a battle of the undefeated teams in Pullman. Yeah, that's the Food Walk taking place here for Washington State as they're heading into Martin Stadium. It's San Jose State versus Washington State. That's coming up next, only on the CW.
Washington State, 13.5 point, nearly 2 touchdown favorites. I think this game is going to be closer than that.
You're calling it?
Well, my emotion says it's going to be closer. Deep down, I'd love to see Washington State win by 2 touchdowns.
Deep down.
Deep down.
We have the caution out. Again, stage 2 is complete. By the way, that was the first career stage win for Jeremy Clements. And he'll come to pit road now.
Those could be moments, too. Moments for partners on the hood. Moments for your race team to get that stage win. The sport can kind of kick you in the teeth a lot, Jeff. That, you got to find those highlights during the year.
Get your wins when you can, Dylan.
Parker Kligerman is headed to pit road. He has been really loose the last couple of runs, so they are swinging for the fences. Air pressure, wedge adjustment, and a track bar adjustment for the 48, in addition to 4 tires and fuel for Kligerman.
And the crew congratulating Jeremy Clements on that stage win as he makes his way along pit road. He just said the balance was fine, a little free, loses front turn as they run. The water temp, though, is up, so they will put tape off the front of that race car as they put Goodyear tires and make that chassis adjustment on his car. You see the 8 of Sammy Smith. He plummeted during that stage. He said, I'm too free on short runs. I have no front grip, no rear grip, just 0 grip. So this team is going to take a big swing in this race car for the final stage party.
Justin Allgaier still has some damage to fix. They're still dragging the right front, so you're going to see them take a jack here to the right front and try and get that splitter fixed. And by the way, the question of the night that everybody wants to know, does the Sawzall that he drug halfway around the racetrack still works? Here we go. Yes, it does. Now, half of it doesn't exist on this side where he drug it off. But, Steve, there's the answer to your question. It does indeed work.
Just wear a glove with your left hand, Rick. We'll get that for your shop at home.
Marty, use it at your farm. Just take it.
Yeah, I'll take it to my farm. We'll use it.
Next, a
special Friday edition of CW Football Saturday as the Washington State Cougars host the San Jose State Spartans.
And it's a touchdown.
San Jose State at Washington State on a special Friday edition of CW Football Saturday. Coming up next.
Full Measure Season 10.
In Poland with U.S. troops, part of a live-fire exercise 40 miles from the Russian border.
Sunday night at 10:30 on CW6.
It's Kerner Ford's end of model year sell-off. You'll find unbelievable financial incentives, factory rebates, current discounts, and super trade-in allowances. For example, returning Ford lessees with $49.99 down lease for 36 months a 24 Ford Escape for just $298 a month. A 24 F-150 Crew Cab just $344 a month. Coming out of any lease, a 24 Explorer XLT is just $441 a month. The affordable Fords are back, only at Kerner Ford.
Cigar smokers and CNY. Rocky's on North Salina Street is the one stop you'll need for all your premium cigar needs. Rocky's offers the best in selection and service. We feature over 600 boxes on display of fresh premium cigars. Rocky's has the brand you're looking for or have one of our experienced staff guide you to your next favorite cigar. Relax and enjoy your cigar in our updated lounge. Rocky's offers cigar rolling in-store or at your event. Rocky's, 447 North Salina Street, Syracuse.
It all started with just 2 cars in his lawn, and Ryan Phelps Auto now has over 200 vehicles in Auburn, Sodas, and Phoenix.
At Ryan Phelps, we focus on stocking vehicles you can afford. $12, $10, $8,000. We offer the price range of a small dealership, but the selection and professionalism you would expect from a huge one. Just look at our awesome price range and selection.
Good credit, bad credit, A+ reputation. Visit RyanPhelps.com today and see why everyone's buying from Ryan.
You said what to me, Jaden?
I'm Mike. And I'm Zach from Charles Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electrical. The heating season's here, and the nice guys have been installing furnaces for 75 years. So take advantage of our low pricing on Carrier furnaces, along with National Grid rebates. Now's the time to set up your free estimate, so call Charles Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electrical. That's 457-6911. And remember, we're the nice guys!
Yeah.
With the completion of the second stage and the points that were gained,
Parker Kligerman is locked in the playoffs.
Into the playoffs on points. So he will race for a championship starting next week. And again, a reminder, there will be 12 drivers fighting for a title, but all 38 will continue to race on a weekly basis all the way through the end of the season. Let's listen in to Parker's radio.
They're saying we're locked in, okay, bud? You're locked in after all these stage points, all right? Good job, let's go racing. Good job, let's go. I was trying to run the math here, and then it pops up on the TV.
So wait a minute,
They trust us? They believe in us.
Apparently they do, which is a good thing.
Well, I tell you, what a great feeling for a race team. You know, that was their goal coming into this year, is to make the playoffs. Clearly they wanted to win races, but making the playoffs to this team is a big step forward for them. And now they get to race the rest of this race as free and as fun as you'll ever have. No pressure, just go make something happen.
Field bottled up once again. Going down the back stretch 2 by 2 as we get ready for the restart. It'll be 121 laps remaining in this race from Bristol. Sheldon Creed on the inside. Cole Custer on the outside.
Going back green. Final stage.
Custer has the advantage. Creed running second. Ryan Truex in the 20 is third.
All these teams can make it all the way to the finish on fuel, both to put on their last set of tires.
Custer got it very loose in the middle of 1 and 2. Creed taking advantage of it.
They're both sliding off 4, Rick.
Custer still having some handling issues with that 0-0 running in the second spot now. Jesse Love in the 2 all the way at the bottom of the racetrack, but now it's Sheldon Creed who's out front.
Let's
You
go.
mentioned it, Steve, they can go all the way to the end. If we were caution free, I don't know if that's going to happen.
Yeah, the 0-0s put on their last set of tires. Other cars like the 81, the 2, they have another set of tires. The question is, are tires worth pitting if we have a yellow halfway through the stage? We'll have to wait and see where this ends up. Ryan Truex in the 20. Around the bottom, a lot of drivers and a lot of teams had Ryan Truex as one of the favorites heading into here just because of the win at Dover. Dover, a 1 mile concrete track, similar to Bristol. I mean, there's not a lot of concrete tracks, so they kind of get bunched together.
Jesse Love trying to get underneath the 81 car. Just not enough room. Chandler Smith, that's just Bristol racing. They worked it out.
You didn't say that when you were out there.
Yeah, for now they've worked it out.
If I was driving a 2, I would have said.
Yeah.
Memories are long. As we see the 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. And Steve, you mentioned you've been following the radio with that team. Might be another issue with the radio?
Yeah, he told his team that he had dropped the radio somewhere in the rocker panel. The volume got turned up. So he told TJ he had to be a little bit softer on his spotting. I just had to laugh.
And right on his outside is the 98 of Riley Herbst.
Hey, he's done a nice job from 15th starting position, running 6th right now, and running that high line pretty effectively. That was a challenge and an anticipated struggle for this team this weekend. Riley spent time as recently as between qualifying and the race studying data, how he could run the top side better. Recent feedback from Davin Restivo, the crew chief, to Riley. Try and carry more speed on corner entry to the center. That's where your teammate Cole Custer's beating you and a couple others as well, Marty.
So, Dylan, I'm keeping up with the count I never thought I'd keep up with for Dale Earnhardt Jr. We have 2 radios, 2 helmets, 2 wiring harnesses, 1 pair of glasses, and Steve is still not fixed. Yes, he asked TJ Makers, hey, I can't reach the volume button now. It's too
Dale Jr. is running in 7th.
Can you talk quieter? How do you talk quieter at Bristol, the loudest racetrack, Steve?
Well, this is going to be a shock, but I'm not really the one you want to talk to about talking quieter or less or slower. So, I don't have any advice for that.
This has been an adventure for the 88 team and Dale Jr. as we see Chandler Smith in the 81 trying to take that spot away from the 20 of Ryan Truex.
Joe Gibbs Racing 1st, 3rd, and 4th currently. So good with the Cup cars in practice and qualifying. Here they are very good in the Xfinity cars. So JGR is showing that they have Bristol figured out.
And that's teammates fighting for position here. Ryan Truex, he doesn't run the full season, but has had great success when he's been behind the wheel of the 20.
Yeah, he's done a great job and also helps Joe Gibbs Racing during the week. Simulator driver. And I think it's so important, you know, to have a guy like that also running races because, you know, racing a computer versus real life can be 2 different things. And I think that practical experience makes the assistance he gives the team even that much more valuable.
Jesse Love is working to the inside now of Ryan Truex. We're talking a little bit about Joe Gibbs Racing. Let's take a look at the Toyota driver update with Sheldon Creed out in front. Chandler Smith running 3rd. Truex fighting for that 4th spot. Jeffrey Earnhardt at 12th and Joe Graff Jr. at 14th.
Now this is that time in the race, nearing 100 to go. The top, in my opinion, has become the dominant line. Whose car drives the best up there? Because it's going to drive.
Come on, Sheldon.
What driver has the most comfort to run up against the fence?
How about the guy out front right now? Driving the 18, that's Sheldon Creed. He has 96 career starts, counting this one. And 12 of those starts have ended up with a 2nd place finish, but he has yet to find victory lane.
I like his attitude, though. He's not frustrated. When you talk to him about it, he goes, yes, I want to win, but 2nd is good. I'm not going to be mad about finishing 2nd. Some of those, I think, sting more when you think you have a chance to win. Other times, he's kind of found his way to 2nd.
The gap is closing now as Cole Custer in that 00 is trying a little bit different line than what we're seeing out of Sheldon Creed, and he's closed it within a car length now.
Yeah, I think Steve is exactly.
Oh, around goes Allgaier again. Oh man, what a night he's having.
What's going on? Why do we have this caution?
Rick, they never got the damage fixed.
So that was a about a 5.5 or a 4.5, 5.5 minute green flag run.
Had just gone down 3 laps, and if you look at the regular season championship standings, this is the night where all will be decided. And right now, Cole Custer is only 2 points behind Justin Allgaier, who is watching this regular season title slip away. They just cannot get this car fixed for Justin Allgaier. Meanwhile, Cole Custer is running 2nd, so it all could be falling apart right here in the final few few laps at Bristol for the regular season championship for Justin Allgaier.
Steve, I think that one thing that is vital in these situations is don't get caught up in the points. You have to get the car fixed correctly. If you don't, and you spin and make contact, expose the driver to potential injury, etc., with a broken car, you just have to take the time to fix it correctly.
And you see just out of control. Finally, the right rear tire goes down. I don't know. I think it was soft, and then that last big explosion you see is probably the inner liner.
So Allgaier came in with a 43-point advantage over Cole Custer for that regular season championship. As Marty mentioned, Cole Custer gained 13 points through the stages, and now is just 2 points back for that regular season title.
And this team's already 4 laps down. So the only thing you're doing now is hoping other people have trouble. So what you got to do is not have any more trouble yourself. And you just got to take the time, and it'll be what it'll be. So what, if you don't get it fixed in time to lose a couple more laps or not lose a couple more laps, then it is what it is. But you just fix it right. There's a championship to go win, and you do not need to do it and put your driver in danger of being in an accident and getting hurt.
It's the 7th caution that's come out. That means the Wheeling caution lights come back on. Wheeling again, the official warning lights of NASCAR, trusted to protect first responders. Seven cautions, and I'm guessing it's not going to be the last of the 7.
Riley Herbst decides to come down and see if the last set of Goodyear tires will be the answer, Dylan.
Yeah, and that's what he's hoping for. The frustration evident.
Jaden, you are way behind if you're...
Everything is so bound up. I feel like I can feel every single bump on this racetrack. So was struggling late in that run. Said he felt like he burned the front tires off here. They're going to make a couple changes to try to make the 98 a little better.
7 leaving pit road, as is the 98.
Jaden, are you drunk?
The caution came out for this. The 7 spinning, and the tire going down.
Hello there, Casey Kane.
At 78.29.
I'm staring right at
Only
Casey
got 50
Kane
bucks.
right now.
Take out the cheese puffs and the broccoli.
Staring right into his eyes.
Hello. Only $22.87.
They're actually quite beautiful
It would
eyes,
be
I won't
faster
lie.
with the Empower app. Empower Cash Advance gives you up to $300 instantly. No late fees, interest, or credit checks.
I've got money. Keep the cheese puffs. But
I got lost in his eyes.
Get Empower Cash Advance up to $300 instantly. Download the Empower app today.
I have a poster of Casey Kane on my wall.
Her man. Come on.
Where do I get Blue Chew?
Oh, you want to know where you can get it now? Well, you can go online and get your first month free, actually. So, would you date him
Hello.
if he took a Blue Chew? I would have to go with a yes. Look, you're in it, my boy.
Sounds like a date then.
My boy.
There's an easier way to bank and get up to $500 in 5 minutes or less when you download Dave.
A heart attack? Do they have life insurance?
No,
But we have life insurance. John.
I'm trying to find something we can afford.
Fortunately, in only a few minutes, SelectQuote found John a $500,000 policy for only $29 a month. And his wife Ann a $500,000 policy for only $21 a month. Go to SelectQuote.com now and get the insurance your family needs.
At a price you can afford. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
CW Game Night starts Thursday, October 3rd, first at 8 p.m. Eastern. Raymond Simone hosts the classic crossword game Scrabble, followed at 9 p.m. by Trivial Pursuit, hosted by LeVar Burke. It's Game Night, and it's only on the CW.
Sounds like a good time. You any good at Trivial Pursuit?
I can spell a few things. I don't know if Trivial Pursuit helps there, but we ride along with the State Water Heaters, number 27 of Jeff Burton, and we're hearing some issues with the 00, Kim.
No issues with the 00. The fact is they came in minus 43 points in the regular season. That has changed dramatically. They've updated their driver, Cole Custer. Here's what the team told him.
Truex is... No, shut up, Jaden.
I know it's going to keep changing. Right now, we're 2 back. We're 2 back.
Shut the fuck. You know what, Jaden?
Okay, keep them updated, just like in Scrabble.
I don't even want that to exist.
I thought you were going to spell your Trivial Pursuit answers. That was super impressive.
I don't want that to
Get
exist.
ready for the restart. 94 laps to go here at Bristol.
Green flag. Come on, Sheldon.
Chandler Smith making up row 1. Chandler Smith in that 81 fighting on
Yeah,
the
Sheldon.
inside.
There you go. Nice.
It seems like a long ways at most racetracks, but at Bristol, we cut it off just so quickly.
First and second stages were 85 laps, so it's really, we're down to almost just the same length as what we started the race with in the first 2 stages. As Jesse Love, he has made a career out of running the bottom of this racetrack tonight.
Ooh, no. Cole Custer takes the lead.
Right in the middle of the corner.
Way up the racetrack goes Cole Custer. The
God damn it.
move. Here comes Sheldon.
Come on, Sheldon.
But Custer got the position he wanted. That was just a great move by Custer. Just overdrove the entry, was speedy. Had to stop to keep him hit the wall, but had Creed even got next to him on the inside, Custer now had the outside position, which is what he wanted. Great pass.
The regular season championship up for grabs right now. As they run, Cole Custer is 4 points in front of Allgaier.
Dale Jr. down here on the bottom. Oh, contact, was it?
It was a little bit there. I think the 88 is the best car at the top. He just doesn't have a car good enough at the bottom to make the pass. So let's ride on board. The helmet's on board, right? So when he rolls the top, watch, he runs, kind of catches the cars in front of him. Not a great corner there. I don't know if that damage on the right front fender has hurt a little bit of the front turn, but just the 88's not good enough when it goes to the bottom to finish the passes.
I gotta tell you, how impressive it is Dale Jr. can come out here. I mean, these guys, most of them race every week, and to come out here and be able to be as competitive as Dale Jr. is, it is super impressive. I know he's driving Junior Motorsports cars, and it's really good equipment, but still, I mean, he is doing a great job.
Bring your attention down here on how Dale Jr. does this. He's one of the few drivers. Watch that right hand. It comes off the wheel. Kind of normally, you think about like 9, cross 9 and 6, or excuse me, 9 and 3. And he takes that right hand from 3 and he kind of puts it over there and tugs down the wheel. Left hand stays still, right hand moves every single corner. Driven like that his whole career. Not a lot of guys do like that. Mark Martin kind of was a little bit that way. He used to run that right rear or that right elbow pad because he literally, like over here with his elbow, like down in that area, Mark would grind his elbow into the wheel.
I knew it like that, didn't even know it. Really? No idea I did that. We had an in-car camera when I was running Cup, had an in-car camera for the first time. I saw myself, had no idea I was doing it. That's habit. Yeah, it's just habit.
I mentioned earlier the gloves. Everyone in the field is wearing gloves that have that skeleton look like we see with Dale Earnhardt Jr. Each driver is going to autograph them. Dale Earnhardt Jr. will then autograph those as well. And those go up on auction starting tonight. And that auction will go until Monday. And that benefits Nationwide Children's Hospital.
It's a good battle right here
taking place in this weekend.
between Dale Jr. and Ryan Truex.
Series and Cup Series all wearing those gloves this weekend.
Now Dale Jr. looks to the bottom of the 20. The concern is right behind Dale is the 9 of Jones, who's pretty fast around the top as well. Dale knows he has to find a way around this 20. Easier said than done. Oh, now they go both. Now Dale wishes to see whatever in the top. The 20 goes to the bottom. We'll see if the 20 goes to the bottom again in 1 and 2. I would be shocked. I would not want to give Dale.
It's so hard to pass
You should be able to roll to your outside. There you go. Now Dale's going to run the top. See if he gains on the 20 down the straightaway. 20 runs pretty good around the bottom.
Didn't close the gap there, but 20 drifts back up to the top of the racetrack.
Dale Jr. doing this and not running on a regular basis. Well, so is Truex in that 20 car. He runs a very limited schedule. So to be able to get into the rhythm of this race car and understand what you need out of it, racing every now and then is very difficult. See Brandon Jones jumping the outside.
Went to the bottom and got to the bumper of the 20. He's down there again as the 20 stays up high.
And this whole race, as we see 76 to go, is really going to come down in my mind of who works traffic the best. Custer leads about a second over Creed, then Chandler Smith, Love, Truex in this battle between Truex and Earnhardt Jr. But you know, that double zero is going to be catching the back of traffic, so you're not going to just be able to run just the top and just the bottom. You're going to have to be able to go top to bottom, and you got to find your rhythm, Jeff, in just one corner.
Yeah, and hope you guess right. I mean, there's the only thing you ask of the lap cars as you catch them is to stay in one line. Pick a lane and stay in it. Let me work myself around you. Don't change lanes. I agree with you on this 88 car. I think he's faster than the 20. You just can't quite get around him. One of its better runs right there, but a car was on the bottom of the racetrack. Junior couldn't take advantage of it, but now the 9 is right there.
I like when the 88 runs that high exit, like the real high exit, doesn't turn off the wall. You know, see right there, they're pretty similar. Off of turn 4, it seems like the 20 turns off the wall, the 88 stays high, kind of like the 3/4 mark. Right about here in the corner, that time the 20 stayed up as well.
So many things happening, and again, laps clicking off at under 17 seconds of lap. Marty, you've made your way up on top of the pit box. It's a little bit louder up there, isn't it?
Yeah, Rick, we always talk about the speed here at Bristol. Well, how about the noise these crews have to deal with all night long here at Bristol? And all the same thing Gisbergen's pit box right now. We're at the entrance of turn 1, and you can hear me because my mic is right on my mouth. But when I move it an inch away, so Steve, how difficult is it to communicate on top of the pit box? And imagine tomorrow night for the Cup Series race, those cars are way louder than it is tonight here for the Xfinity Series.
It's like going into a hostile arena to play football, right? You're down on the goal line trying to get the calls in, and your team can't hear you. That's what happens here. You can usually talk to your driver, because as Marty pointed out, your mic is right there, but your crew members, not all of them have intercom or private channels. Sticky notes, Rick. Talked about spelling. My spelling wasn't very good, but I could write a note on the sticky note shorthand pretty quick.
Under 68 laps to go. The last great Coliseum. Cole Custer out in front.
Sorry, honey, it's a work thing.
Mine's also a work thing. I just
Has the CW had a green flag commercial break yet? I don't think they have. Like full screen.
Just like your home and auto.
Oh, that's great.
I don't think they have.
Sometimes it's phone time now.
I'm sorry. You know, I heard
Dale
that
Jr.
ground turkey is the healthiest poultry.
Man, this looks like a good opportunity to get past him. Oh,
You
man.
know what? Never mind. Just be on your phone.
The first thing you think of when you see a pickup truck is this kind of hauler. We're looking for you. Join us at Toyota Racing. Some things are better left to a professional.
In hindsight, probably should have tried to remove my own appendix.
Like when it comes to finding financial advisors. So take the free quiz, then you'll be matched with up to 3 vetted fiduciary financial advisors at smartasset.com.
The more love we give, the more love we feel. The more love we feel, the more rainbows we puke. The more rainbows we puke, the more oranges we anthropomorphize. The more oranges we anthropomorphize, the more deer we become. The more deer we become, the more friends we find. The more friends we find, the more our friends find us. The more our friends find us, the more love we feel. The more love we feel.
Nice.
The more love we give.
Yo, can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
¿Qué?
Can I play?
Can I kick it? Can I kick it?
Can I try?
당연하지.
Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes, you can.
All the drama of the NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs is now on the CW Network. Your exclusive home to catch the faces of racing's future as they seek to take the
58 laps remaining, and Cole Custer still out front. But coming up next, it's San Jose State at Washington State. There is Washington State's gunslinger, quarterback John Mateer, who has 11 total TDs already in their first 3 games. Will be going up against San Jose State's quarterback Emmett Brown, who's averaging over 300 yards per game this season. So a good battle there offensively for those two teams. It's getting offensive here. Custer out front, but the fight now is for second between Creed and Chandler Smith. Creed in the 18, Chandler Smith in the 81. And Jesse Love is throwing his name in the mix as well in that 2.
Jim Burton in that 27 orange, white, and blue car. He's running the top of the racetrack. And these guys are all trying to get by him. So Jesse Love went to the bottom. They're trying to pin somebody behind the 27.
Jim, 1 lap down right now as we look back at the state water heaters on board. And so Creed has got to his inside. And Creed is going to clear the 27. And now we'll see what Chandler Smith can do. He's also now to the inside.
Don't let the 81 block us like that.
That was the 2 radio from Jesse Love. Marty.
Yeah, that's Danny Stockman trying to encourage his driver. And let's give some props to Jesse Love, who had never seen Bristol before he showed up at the racetrack today. And Danny Stockman joked with me, the reason he's been so good tonight, he listened to me. He asked Stockman for one piece of advice coming into the weekend. He said, if you work the bottom of the racetrack, I promise you, we will be good, we'll be in contention. And Rick, you mentioned it earlier. He listened, the driver listened to the crew chief, and Jesse Love has been so impressive. The rookie has indeed worked the bottom all night long tonight, sitting in 4th, but looking at 2nd, 3rd right in front of him.
Pretty impressive for the young driver. Again, he's just 19 years old. Varying in ages from 18 all the way up to Dale Jr. The young ripe age of 49 years old. They're looking back from Chandler Smith. There's Dale Jr.
Making some contact.
To the back of the 20.
49 and frustrated. That's what that looks like right there. 88 knows he's better than the 20. And you can kind of see it with the natural stack up, Jeff. You talk about this all the time. You know, the Dale Jr. has the 9 right behind him and the 1 right behind him because the 20 is not doing anything wrong.
It's just impossible to pass.
The 88 is yet to find a way around him. Yeah, and then when someone makes contact with you and you know you're holding them up, you have a decision to make. Either dig in, now I'm going to race you even harder, or you got the cue. All right, he's tired of messing with me. If he has a good run on me, I might want to let it go. You can go either way. I have a feeling with 47 to go, you have to do everything you can to keep Dale Jr. behind you.
And if you're wondering, you're just tuning in, getting ready for some football here later. Running wide as Dale Jr. raced in the Xfinity Series race. He's a Hall of Famer. He retired. Well, Helmets wanted him behind the wheel of the car. And so a deal was worked out that he would get behind the wheel of the car at least 1 race out of the year. They chose Bristol.
I think that's his sales pitch to Amy. I really think Dale really loves to come race here. And he's like, listen, dear, it's a business thing. I have to go do it. We're deep down. I think he loves climbing on board at least once a year and just getting out here and racing. His radio is so much fun to listen to. He smiles around the racetrack. He really enjoys these weekends.
All right, Amy, I'm going to help you out. It's not your call whether he races or not. So fans, don't send her mad
That's right.
That's right. Don't get mad at her.
Moments ago, Sheldon Creed up there fighting for that 2nd spot with Chandler Smith.
Wow, look at that slide. Really loose on corner entry. We've seen that from Creed most of the night. Really loose. So here's Dale Jr.'s opportunity as he gets around lap cars. Oh, 20 in the wall. They have nowhere to go because the 27 is there. See, some of it in Bristol is just timing, right? Right there, 2X in the wall, and the 27 not been there. I think the 88 Jr. could have just turned left and got door to door with him, but the 27 was there. And now he
Junior might just wreck him.
Tucked in behind.
And this was what Junior talked about pre-race. He talked about he felt like the bottom wasn't going to be very was going to move to the top. And once it moved to the top,
Woo!
it was going to become even more difficult than it normally is at Bristol, and that's what you're watching. See, in the past, when it was one groove and on the bottom, you could get into somebody's bumper, move them out of the way. But now, if Dale Jr. gets into his bumper, Truex gets in the wall, and you have nowhere to go. He takes you with him.
Right.
Oh.
Can't get in the gas. You heard him have to get out of the gas there. Brandon Jones looking for an opportunity. If one of these two makes a mistake, Dylan, Brandon Jones will pounce on it.
Yeah, he needs a lot of help. Remember, they have to win with 38 laps to go. It's not looking good for them, but at this point, they've almost resorted to desperation mode. They're trying everything, coaching Brandon on the radio, saying, hey, try this line, try this line. They're just running out of time. But Brandon has tried everything. They worked on his car all day to try and get him comfortable on the top side. They did that, but he's simply going to run out of laps at this point, Tim.
Well, how about a rebound for leader Cole Custer after right front flat tire early in the race? And this team needed some good luck. Remember, they won Pocono earlier in the summer, and then it was a roller coaster. They only had one finish better than 20th in the last 5 races of this season. What a momentum burst they would get if they win this race. Remember, Cole Custer is the defending champion of this series. The playoffs start next weekend, and right now he's primed to win the regular season with his 15 extra bonus points. If he can hold the lead, right now he just wants updates on where Sheldon Creed in second position is running behind him.
And right now it's 5 points that's separating the 00 and the 7 as far as regular season standings. But it's a big deal, the separation between first and second in the regular season. You get 15 playoff points to win the regular season. You get 10 playoff points to finish second. And that's like a race. That's like another race of wins that you're able to gain as far as playoff points and take those into the playoffs with you. Those carry along from each round. Currently leading this race, Cole Custer looking for his second win of the 2024 season. He's 19 races in. Pocono when he got his first win. Again, the defending series champion on the top of your screen. Under 31 laps to go in this race.
See a battle for fifth in the bottom right-hand corner. Brandon Jones, that yellow car, was able to get by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Here's how it happened. Junior keeps trying to get by the 20 of Truex. Brandon Jones goes to the bottom. Just has really good pace, and I think Junior cut him a little slack there.
You go give it a try. I've been trying for 50 laps.
Maybe with you up there, I might be able to get the spot. If you two start trading paint. Again, Truex right now is running in the 5th position in that 20. 6th is the 9 of Brandon Jones, and 7 now is Earnhardt Jr.
And with 28 to go, 00 continues to lead by almost 2 seconds. No more brand new Goodyear tires in the pit stall for the 00 because he had flats earlier. For the rest of the leaders, or the majority of the leaders, they do have another set of tires. So if we do see a yellow, the question is what happens? 19 cars in the lead lap. I believe a majority will come for a fresh set of tires. The 00 is kind of committed, I think, on this set. So it might not be a unanimous decision. This 9 working really well on the bottom of the 20. Can he get by him here? Claremont corner exit. Lap car up ahead. Oh, he gets him, I think.
Not quite.
There comes the 88 as well.
But you talked about that lap track with the 43 of Ellis, but Brandon Jones to the top to block Dale Jr.
I saw the fire out the pipes of that 20 and thought it would make it happen.
Brandon Jones is around Dale Jr.
Really nice work by the 20. Keep the position on the racetrack.
Brandon Jones, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Sam Mayer, all at Junior Motorsports, running 6th, 7th, and 8th right there.
I'll give Truex a lot of credit. His car is not as fast as the guys behind him, but he has done a great job of keeping them behind. Now's your chance. Slow traffic in front. Now he's got to run to the bottom. He's not been to the bottom forever.
Brandon Jones, as the laps wind down, he knows he has to win. And you see the points on the left side of the screen. Brandon Jones too many points back. He has to win to advance. If he wins, that knocks Sammy Smith out of the playoffs.
When Dale Jarrett talked about in the pre-race show about how you lose your temper here at Bristol, this is why. Right? Because the 9 or Dale Jr. have been chasing that 20 for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 laps, and you feel like you're trying to make gains, and that person isn't cutting you any slack, and it's just kind of increasing.
It's been the longest straight flag run of the night so far. It's been 20 minutes.
Trying to get by the 19. His patience much shorter, a little bit of contact. Wow.
Yeah, pretty good contact there for Joe Graff Jr. in the 19 with the wall.
Custer has a 1-second lead, so, you know, it's not like he can just take his time getting by traffic. That second can go away in a heartbeat.
And how about Creed running second again?
Well, in front of the 00, this 97 and 44 have had contact a couple times. So you talk about that 1 second lead. If these two get crossed up, that 1 second can be 1 set of corners.
You mentioned it, 18 now on the lead lap, and the 97 of Shane Van Gisbergen is right in front of Cole Custer. He is running in that 18 spot, so he is the last car on the lead lap, and 00 is going to put the bumper to the back of him.
Cole Custer is being very aggressive with this lap traffic. You got to be careful. Make somebody mad. I get it. You got to get by them, but payback can happen.
We saw SVG move down the racetrack. Let him know he wasn't happy about the way he was racing him.
I bet the brake rotors on that 00, bright orange, showing he's using a lot of brake.
Custer has a 1.3 second lead over Sheldon Creed. And it's Chandler Smith, Jesse Love, Ryan Truex, all the top 5. Brandon Jones. Again, that was how the 00 got around the 97, but you saw the 97 come back down a little bit here.
Custer needs to win to get the regular season championship right now.
Bristol. Bristol. Under
Got 13 to go.
Custer looking for his second
12 to go.
of the 2024 season.
Gonna need a caution for really anything to happen.
Close again. He's 1.1 seconds away. 12 times already in his career he's finished second. Chandler Smith about 2 car lengths back now from the 18. He's closing the gap. The fight for 5th between Ryan Truex still in that 20 and Brandon Jones, a must-win situation. And now Chandler Smith has caught the back of the 18 of Creed. Under 10 to go. We mentioned tempers. Will people get frustrated here with the final 10 laps? Smith to the inside. Has to get out of the gas. Loses a lot of ground on Creed.
86 lap green flag run is what we're under right here. Tires worn out. Patience worn out. Traffic everywhere.
Another lap down for the 7 of Allgaier. And Custer looking as though he's less than 7 laps away from a possible regular season championship. With the problems for Allgaier, he's running 30th. He's 10 laps down. Cole Custer leading this race.
A little bit of clear traffic right now for Cole Custer. The next car is about 10 car lengths in front of him. So he doesn't have to.
Yeah, Justin Allgaier can't lose any, like, enough spots for Custer to not have to win to get the regular season championship.
908 points for Allgaier. the regular season championship. 3 points are the difference. Custer coming up on 3 laps to go. And still, we see Chandler Smith trying to get by Creed for second.
These guys have been going at it.
Almost his whole run.
Donuts on the side of the 18 car.
Oh, the 81 has him in a good spot, stuck up behind that 44.
Had to get out of the gas, though.
This takes a little pressure off for Cole Custer. These guys racing.
Coming to the white flag.
Cole Custer coming up on 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank.
White flag.
Cole Custer, a year ago in Phoenix, was able to capture.
Looks like it's gonna be another second place finish, maybe a third place finish at this point. But
into the playoffs with the win.
Cole Custer is gonna win at Bristol, and Sheldon gets his 13th career second place finish.
I've been wanting to get this one for a while. That's unbelievable race car. JT, Iggy, Taylor, we broke the bad luck. Playoff match is in. Thank you, guys.
So that was about a 26-minute green flag run to end the race there.
You win it after 300 laps at Bristol. That's pretty good.
He drove.
Yeah, and he's the regular season champion
It's a
too.
very aggressive race. Did a great job. It's fun to
He
watch.
walked that off.
Fireworks on the racetrack, fireworks around the racetrack. And guess who finished second?
It's amazing.
13 second place finishes for Sheldon Creed. 13. Custer celebrating this win. Career win number 15. And it's special, you heard him on the radio, to win the Bristol night race. Had worked his way from the Xfinity Series up to the Cup Series, and then the successes weren't there. You know, he was brought back to the Xfinity Series, and his goal since coming back to the Xfinity Series was, I need and want to get back to the Cup Series. He had made that comment, he made the statement, even when he won the championship, the Xfinity Series championship a year ago, he said, I want to get back to the Cup Series. Well, it was announced this year he will race in the Cup Series again, but he wants to defend his Xfinity Series championship now. And he's celebrating with the team, Kim.
Yeah, the whole team down here, not only to celebrate the race win, but to celebrate being regular season champions in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. What a night for Cole Custer and this team. They rebound after an early flat tire to come home victorious. Cole, we heard your enthusiasm on the radio. A big win here at Bristol at night, but bigger than that, after the summer you guys have had, what a relief. What does this mean to the team?
Man, it's unbelievable. Just a testament to these guys. Really hard month, but everybody at the shop really kept their heads in it. Can't thank High Point enough. I mean, awesome to get them a win. Ford Performance. All you guys did such a great job. Unbelievable car all night. So, ready to get to the playoffs.
Not only that, you are the regular season champion. What does this mean as you look to defend your title this year?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, huge to get this momentum because our confidence was going down there this last month. So, to get this win really means a lot.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Cole Custer back in victory lane in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. To come home victorious.
celebrating his second win of the 2024 season. The playoffs begin in a week, and you can tell that the momentum that this 00 team has puts them now as the favorite.
So yeah, honestly, I was kind of expecting a better Bristol night Xfinity race. It's kind of hard to pass for a lot of the race. It was not as competitive as I wanted it to be. And for Dale Jr.'s might be final Xfinity race,
How do you keep your voice sounding so legendary?
finished 7th.
Honey. And how do I keep my protection
13th,
against
second
COVID-19
place
up to
finish
date?
for Sheldon
With
Creed.
the COVID shot this season, designed for recent variants.
Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow at
It's recommended by the CDC.
like 7:15.
Ask your healthcare
And
provider
yeah,
about getting this season's
I'm gonna end this shit right here. I want to thank you.